be the ba Fakye TV meno and also say a trance na ye bomo de dia gure mu semeba e ba be ramu kama pre timi e ma homre na no me ensambo de upon simon mu no ye tima ko sise no num e ba boy de apai mu na afi ya pg mu na de akibia ato aso kama pre timi e dia ma wona ne ye baba be din komo after say no Ghana e konya da massive no oro wani chem el Maroc mpata mu against Madagascar na chese ye bani aba be din komo ne ya sere nema esi etie ni sere hun sensem no esi eko jebeko amanone na ya hwa amanone se no bla luta keneba e di aba be rom ne the big game no oro wani chem Buenos Aires hona ejepene na etimi akoso ombra Abisalesi of Argentina hosti ene de Salesa of Brazil na sena honto tiano ebisi akona fimu komono esi etie ni no the update awdona ebe rametimi era menyana tie se Trent Alexander-Arnold ne move to Real Madrid no akaka krebi no ma wi se na update no esi etie no wakwenya se wi obe join on Fakye TV obo modena o join ya obo like wa share wa comment on Facebook making ketimiera manra agana ren o mode maye no na chese ren no na mo de pa de na oka etimi erefa won to jano wa making ketimiera on YouTube obe ko Fakye TV wa subscribe ne kama pa na ne ma de da ye pretimi edi ama so no uja comment na making ketimi edi ama ye WhatsApp line no 020 754 3637 020 754 3637 020 754 3637 obetimi a short video bi apogana mantena baso na messenger or beba no say SMS and on the WhatsApp line merhena making kaina abwana bibia akoye kama panso etimi ya amount lutaro kwa manone Ricardo Vaz waha Habi Muhammad wana fi di maestro omunyina kere amoye producers no ye Gebert na wo Ebenasa oyere executive producer obwana shishana dadi sera ma Richie Jan Kamara nechi oko amsi ahwa Akiola owa obwejuma era ndisuma osi junior so kan bi omohena ya bwana tutira ko yera man tiare o quick ya kwere bape Fakye Sport ya bomodena ene e branda ya kibia ato aso kama pe de amam Be made badge my dear Kessie and also join the hour Queen so be join here on our Fakye TV on Facebook on Satoswa Obomo na wa follow page no wa like wa share wa comment na dem akoye page me ma oze dodo na na ne omo join ni na ze no the Black Stars of Ghana rene be dey na ka etimi de fa na nsema wodo na wa etimi edi eram kama pa etimi edi American dey be kwa ma no ne ma oze trade hene na join your Odame Adupo Senior also join your ntuba wo dey an so ba like wa share wa comment na bibia de dey amount your WhatsApp line is 020 754 3637 020 754 3637 na ya bring akeke me edi amane making can message sauro na sana baby so mama kwa ma so no papa modern na wet me edi wa dwinche no aba be ramu etimi edi ameti yera me mo pin kese na kwa ma no fe kwa ma no ken bibi aboko de
kwaku nyame adom na oso e
o me so kakra me ho edem pa
nyame
edem pa ene ze ne no daji ni ho ne ade antu de da mami jamu fama o
mate
na fe kwa ma no ne ye hwa ma no ne nsema ene abobere bant mami jamu na to aso.
Right, Tabana says to now, you be breaking it down, now you're touching it down, now you're knocking it down. Near Yanta, Jamu, power, Semo. Now, Mammy breaking it down was South Africa. I was some Ayaba, Nina Soromo, South Africa. World Cup qualifiers, no, or more grouper, Nigeria as well. Now, South Africa, so far, Romo grouper, or Mudamna, or more an elite group, no, now almost some unqualified player. Jenasi omo play babe ye friend Tebo Mokwena na omo sa play away games mienu bia South Africa boy okodi yellow card enti omo game omo boy ba kuna nkenu kwaso obobe omo chemsa boy no uroma game against Benin South Africa boy omo winning 2-1 odi yellow card and which is South Africa aso boy etia Zimbabwe and so kwa 3-1 odi yellow card and untrese game against Lesotho na nkenu kwansa boy na yebe Tebo Mokwena na also si akai na nso team even South Africa omo empanyimfo na ntuma nyanhwehwamu ye amom de boy no ekosi akai against Lesotho report amete as Nigeria omo football federation NFF mpanyimfo se da bi omo ni abre omo be file appeal at the Aquacoma Cup any FIFA as a plan event Tebo Mokwena or the 2 yellow cards na game against Lesotho na any kwan so se akan and omo de ne boy passager per FIFA omo football mrano omo ebe deduct points e dey free South Africa omo points omo settlement kano passager World Cup qualification birthday e dey South Africa omo mine any report flopa you breaking it down touching it down and knocking it down e jamu yompo and no premo Cameroon adageni poso and no Cameroon indomitable lions of Cameroon omo bo against Libya Ali Cisse ni my Libya what omo ko na so for most statistics kakra mi jomu dama mono na so koroma adwuma de bebre esuna ebetodwa na so Roma World Cup qualifiers omaya ye friend Libya eso etimiampo e de tie omaya ye friend Cameroon no na se ekoye eso ade ema Cameroon ema no ukoroma na se victories no eko adema omaya friend Cameroon bi baya kama 7 games no na se Cameroon win 4 emu 2 akwa draw and Cameroon eso etimi lusu bako eno airport floba ye checha mom eso adama mo na ukroma mfantudwa ese goalkeeper edema Cameroon ye va Fabrice Ondwa already sempia tudwa what the good message ama onu ankasa ni teammate no eso omonyiro mo ho o si dear teammate dear indomitable lions I want to send you this message before your match tonight. Our journey is marked by success, testifying to our determination and our unity, and what let us remember that each performance on the ground reflects the inheritance that we carry and the hope that we incur our nation. Owian wakan sempika ho esa no representative Cameroon mino also mutimi konkoden no mu hwe na bibia esu etimi kama esu adima wo mo enu ensem opanyin no e dey tutwa you breaking it down now you touching it down now you knocking it down near Jeja Modama Mame Samuel Eto and Sempe Odia Tuga Efan Bana your friend Etienne Eto no na Samuel Eto and Samuel Odia Tuga no Efan Bano anu denem Samuel Eto say wakacha ne Banavan Etienne Eto asa se opeso didia obefidi no if you want to eat I will feed you if you want to travel you will travel but I'm never going to call a national coach for you also wakacha ne Bano asa say the team as on Samuel Eto a feka foot omo president entoba fe national team boss o me bani Etienne Eto momfa no mabo national team and ye tofia kwa ensi de berada na musane bani preso to kwaya wiase babia openo ono Samuel Eto wadini pekọ aduane bia ne bani preso di no obe provide adama ne bano entu ball no preso ba wanyere no no man na no nkasama no o man performance entu one national team collab and you Samuel Eto in someone wadama ne ba Etienne Eto mame nko boy na we goalkeeper de Manchester United your friend Onana din some piatuga was ono no woni social media enti jobe kabia no and back case was say I'm not on social media enti jobe kabia no woni problem as ho mo kan wonte mo kan won kokan and Onana ni somebody atuga mame da big gamer and na amachi ye na yebetwe and no Brazil and Argentina Classico never took as Argentina World Cup qualifier mass monumenta bonus Aires and no and none do 12 and never took now patron supporters Peru Stadium 85,000 francs and I know I'm expecting take it to sold out or game be a game on 7 Brazil and your brave Argentina and your brave then you say Argentina omunya se omu qualify Argentina se na omunya at least 1 pointer na se game you gwani Bolivia lusua and Argentina after omuni Brazil game no omunya nya draw and say winner ompenya qualification akopem or the 2026 World Cup ebetuka Mexico Canada and the United States of America and the game no a big game at Argentina national team no and no Ajapa mame fara wonsemi amfan to anim abra Paulo Dybala okopemo Roma media to anim asa boy no wapra na boy na London and obekwa kwa ni Sergio no me no kasa na Tuesday Paulo Dybala what touch it down and London and wakwa ni Sergio no atwame prayer kama shanon so so any Sergio na or better time 3 months and sana Dybala baba baka waba back ababesi akai report ametem from Dr. Andy Williams was saying no more alternatives bebre said Dybala ebe ko Switzerland Dybala ebe ko Germany akwa no operation nanso Dybala so ebe ko London and akwa operation na operation wo London diamete so better London for few days and sana baba back e wo Trigoria ababehwe rehabilitation wa beshasia watime babeshasia am a beso to fine Edema Paulo Dybala no Edeba mami rom Juventus new boss what better I got Tudor me the 20 so panyino was that team too mad were your former Juventus player and Tinania Jem Feno Croatia from a split or driving him 1,000 kilometers and be PM Turin ever sign a contract 500,000 euros Temano course season none when the first training said I'm the 2 and now already training what the motivational message at the Juventus players no more around or catch them say we are Juventus let's prove on the pitch that we are worthy of this shirt or catch the players as a Juventus na jobe catch them as a proven or ago pramano so as a dentia Juventus Jesse and was so mutimi shabi and we some I go to do edit to drum na nyame power china and officially on velino on the press conference and say actually someone said na SNC facha for you be breaking it down Edman Soma Pamu Thiago Mota at the Jumana Manano ampa where substantive manager Edima Juventus Bobo Kono or Panina where general manager Juventus your friend John Tolley Bertrand in China or press conference and I say no Biaswa Yakama and no Ediaba me touching it down Mami fan to a name so Premo Milan Kroma Inter Milan any AC Milan or Matmidi or special offer Aqua Common Penny for SSN 0 or more Preso Motor no more expanding Aqua 71,500 seater capacity na diameter and some penny for Chasebosa no SSN 0 no on Bense some expansion and them and Chase on Babu Ebabia and your report Ametia me church Amodamam na Pau Kubasi our Barcelona Mame Enfant to a name so Robino or out on 27th game Barcelona any Osasuna Babom Nina so went very cover from the Prano Sofia Spain against Netherlands Pau Kubasi went to me and recover report Ametem Sename Passante against Girona or Baba Bat Abe Bodjama Barcelona on Bobo Econo report Ametem said no permitted to a name as a Bassa Center pair 4 and 5 against Osasuna Ebe Inigo Martinez and Eric Garcia or Munebe partner I'm a beer sweat my fine and no Ediaba me judge Amwana or Rapal Kubasi and quite personal training and no Tramukoya and my Bassa Team Pim Akodana and Alex Omedo or my friend Becca senior team home and moment to be training and no Ediaba me touching it down Mami Bassa training on and then about Barcelona or meeting Babel training. Let's say Bia, which A plus now, a B at me a reporter or Barret Lami Jama. So we let me up, which other place or Moko air for international duty or we let me up or Mopakama training Bia as to at my kama at Jama Barcelona, the star boy Lami Jama and I just Akodano or Konomas and Antania guy. Akodawe. Akutia wani mbotu akutine obayam na show linyina sa Rafael van der Vaart ekokabi na van der Vaart anu no ho masa wakoka sa akoda wo bobola enkwan wo muna eya na pass watwe akofom ye ka Ghana se oto no akwani tatwo so enye meshanya twu oto me koda metwi oto me ye bibia metwi oto amana show mo eno eya akoda Lami Jama de finance ye ba ye Jamon, as so the mamma from to a name, as a Barcelona, or goalkeeper Iñaki Pena, also open more minutes. They made initially by Sekabasa Pesoko, no so up more minutes of Barcelona. I'll be said and not making it clear. As a Chelsea, bear number 1, and your friend a rotation Piaba Coso, where the way now we are the way, Iñaki Pena, or Becca Wonko, them said Barcelona, almost Omobeti offers outdoor, said the ban contractor. 2026 no obi bano peso kwa ombeja no kwan eso amnako no ede flopa na mama me break we down as a Barcelona boss your friend Hans Flick ono ene so for be decide on Frankie de Jong ne renew no so panini twam na so ka so be mnatena wo ya dan style of play bibia ya kama ma Frankie de Jong o kase omo renew on pe renew and what your situation no omo pe consider Brentana ono so no your friend Pedri say a boss Pedri or Reverend Frankie you but now not say Pedri as well ebetna a boss adia nessa omun kotome for the beer as well amfanima na mami Ferdinand so far comment oh Lami Jama pass down on IG post what you to Ghana now also or responded to Rafael van der Vaart Ferdinand the emojis about was sitting war burning some was ya kodawe master oye mungu yaro wa ya koda burning papa and no and some Ferdinand and ya tuka ye church amutema basa say the wa poto na fin won chi samasa obechana suntem ja bom and to boy na and o panyin Hans Flick no o ma sha say weke e won wini wa ho on person omo trotro na hwem ekosi 2027 no de Barcelona eso omo person omo ye no opensa eye bako so omo bama no aye leader e Barcelona oba omo transfers and omo sports project oba transfer badwuma e de ama Barcelona no e de ba na ma me factor say Real Madrid omo so Liverpool e good relationship diamete e say December and a Madrid for some ba Liverpool e pe busa e say Trent Alexander-Arnold and ka winter no January no omo nsabet makana e ma Liverpool di tomani e so mo tona enyeje no omo nton diamete say boy no bibia na kasu ne say omo nya wie boy even Trent Alexander-Arnold diamete e say Madrid for some nya wie boy na omo pe confirm and omo communicate the Liverpool as a per the gentleman's agreement between star clubs and omanya wie Trent Alexander-Arnold diamete boy no on seba club wajibi bia as a player wojin wa club side no so say Real Madrid no wa ma me bobia e say wo sa kapman wanwam et so bo fufuo na wa mu pa wo bro fo wo mu ni pa wo fufuo na topa no say e dia himanie wo bia wo baja won koto wuntimi na mani nye ni nyina no e nsem e free Trent Alexander-Arnold na so epa ye jeja mom dem say salary or kwa Real Madrid obaje no on kwa sika hu bia ni nyina say onye ndu definition junior any Mbappe mu je na mom omo di bonuses bi ebe hyehyem eso diama no Madrid omo salary policy eso ho ebi ana omo di be man wajatum ese Madrid omo di be man bia no won ready eso be boy tuma e diama omo enu ensema boy no e de tudwa ye jamu eso e diama mom na omo wakasaye ye bi say trend sama sa who believe ese unko Madrid who bet match Ballon d'Or and also be the best right back we are say yente Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Goal. So there's a few things in here that you probably want to achieve, all of them in your career, but it's the thing that you'd most like to achieve.
I just want that legacy of being probably the greatest right back to ever play football, if I'm honest. And I know that there's been many out there, so, but you know, I've got to reach for the stars. I would want to be Liverpool captain, but it's not my decision, so I can't really be in there.
Okay.
That would be immense. Win a World Cup.
I know I am Trent and I say yes, I believe. Say Obetima winning Ballon d'Or or Babe the best right back. Oh, we are say Madrid no masa. A team Pio Bia done it too much. And no edge down na Liverpool. And I saw some scientific work for Trent Power na omo boy bia omo ya done it too much. Jeremy Frimpong omo de Obetima Obetima Jamomo or a perfect replacement. Edma Arnold and no Edmetia omo de Pepper and what from to an name a Liverpool penny for say or more Gido Van Dijk and more Salah and so many Prebiaco on Patroso Berjuma na still so negotiating as someone trust Mojuma and former Liverpool Bobokono and we have Van Dijk and at the Egyptian king more Salah on Patroso Bia Kama and no airport mi Jamo at Jamamo na Brentford and Robertson as to Akasa so far and a slot ebe PM Liverpool changes or the any improvement and a slot as well as Liverpool Bobokono Yente and Robertson.
Not known too much about him before he came in. I think quite quickly, and obviously him replacing a club legend and a a kind of iconic figure was never going to be easy. But I think he's done unbelievable. I think he's took to the club like a duck to water, and it was very quick. It was kind of a seamless transition, which not a lot of people probably expected out with the club. Probably in the club, we did expect.
No, a Liverpool left back no, and some now bus what any changes and a slot at the Liverpool team no, and a all church na young call Atletico Madrid, almost some Romo Espanyol, goalkeeper na your friend Juan Garcia, almost say obey perfect replacement at the Jean Oblak in Tomania Bre, almost person omodene ba na a near future piano, what Bayer Juma Esra Jamomo, and no Edjeba, na Mamem call Bebao, players some call for international clear duty and that to na respond and Omar report to our training Osha Junai Simon goalkeeper no aba Nico Williams ono so timapa nemom abrante omutimama esu abrante na Jefferson Inak Williams and the one to report Sasuna abrante Danny Vivian omunyina ntimama training and no idea pa mi jamu esu jama mama mfanto anem as a former Tottenham Hotspur say on an talent captain you very Jean Vertonghen or run season open away or retire from active football also or bought Edmund Tottenham or bought 315 matches for Tottenham no say Jean Vertonghen until from 2012 to 2020 and or bought the Tottenham equal Champions League final 2019 so retire from Belgium and national team no and last year say or bought 157 games and my Belgium national team in 17 years was it 2024-2025 season what the summer and na and no Ediaba now Romo similar na or defend their friend Fakye Tomori a situation is complicated Nina Sabino what's not bench for 6 matches or more even 1 minute Nina said the last Champions League game or more what's not bench another Serie A games 5 a Chotua or more bomb what's not bench in Tibino so I'm fighting for players season in Perumbe Jano and no one Ruby Luftuchi and the boy now your friend Janus Musa or Munina so 2 months akano the fighting for position and yes sir Bejomo Kwamoko na good news about former FIFA president and yes Blatter na opinion FM Michel Platini and no Copemo Switzerland or Copemo court for corruption charges ya the bomb and the court clear woman as so free or mbacho corruption biamo or innocent or form enkodi and your good news froba ye jam adamam na me patro Thomas Tuchel and a Roy Keane as a Tuchel by England as a national team boss so far so a student and kono Roy Keane a grade or scorner and Kobeman C+ for A2 games on Swatima Bonum and KC+ and Odipemano Alfonso Davis Kopemo Canada na waba back Bamunchem as on says on Saturday game against St. Pauli on Bekrev se plana onyeno enye something serious on Bekrev so betwa siaka na won tumi siaka na Jadon Sancho yes what the transfer request akoma the management as on mfano ko back with Germany Dortmund no usa ho any fear no ko Germany akwa be retire on ko England and ko siaka inda club be in England or bebo 18 heaven on so no said them to anim na anwata as a protective boot we year 9 we resume training or more train availability against Northern Forest said the training back and a ruby amorimbe so betuma bobia and no diamete na mom diamete no say silver pumpa info be di commercial trend o ma sama do phone in pabone for 5 years and aso mo dia dada no entina koda no so obeko no no froba na mama fanto say boxing promoter at the end what they are to the next possible opponent AJ Anthony Joshua and in Beko say Alexander Usyk Tyson Fury Joseph Parker and Daniel Dubois Yenti
short notice. I mean, that was a dangerous fight to take. So
absolutely.
I love Joe. I think he deserves an opportunity. Joe against Dubois, Joe against Usyk, Joe against AJ. They're all great fights. I think for AJ, you know, this is the closing chapter, and we've got to get it right. I mean, look, he's not going to be able to punch now for another 6 weeks or so. So Dubois and Fury, of course, are probably the bigger challenges for him at this moment in his career. But Parker fight's a dangerous fight for anybody. And
it'd be a different fight to the Cardiff fight.
Yeah, I mean, look, we beat him once, but that was a unification. That was a long time ago, and Joe's on great form, and AJ's coming off a defeat. So
and I would say Okasa about AJ the possible opponent one in Ebeko na Paulo Silas or a Brazil for legends in Bia one Swakasa was it Rafinha comment about Argentina was it a disrespectful Sakwa defa Rafinha Besa was it Rafi Messi any Argentina winning Copa America na Rafinha no anywhere or catch no Messi I was so celebrity and my teammates bibia na so okache ne teammate ne say wodi name aye namfofo emo munye bibi entia aye Brazil man no de ntina Rafinha aye saade no adena Rafinha aye no won so enu nsem opanyin no e de tutwa de emamo Mo Salah so ko Al Hilal e was Saudi Arabia yes report fi Hilal e bo Saudi no e chese onko e Saudi eno e defo eba na nim so romo PSG omo president fe Nasser Khalifi and wa bet the longest serving PSG president me patro so far 13 years 4 months 23 days and obey PSG president no wadi from 2011 ebesi them na opanyin bia ye Francis Barili on 7 from 78 to 91 on 7 13 years 4 months 22 days into opanyin Nasser Khalifi at just 1 day about the longest serving PSG president and no edge daho aye jejamu esu edamam e wo dwumaje no so na me patro team of Man City omzi Claudio Echavarri de omo ye no se omo ebetime awo aye bibia nom de na Cologne esu e wo Lazio no akohe ese biabe kama na me patro ne game Morocco esu ebebo against Tanzania omzi game of temptation game piano bete esu me biaso aye kama efse Morocco ani obre per qualification am a biaso ko diamomo na Tanzania forward their friend Simon Msuva na Msuva dia tuka ese omonia bre omunso Morocco na ade se no musha no wasi we want to win and no summer player no dia tuka ye jam na Morocco uramo mo under 17 eso ene eye omaya ye fe no Cameroon under 17 e bofel game na patro Morocco under 17 na ho Emma Cameroon under 17 etwom 8-3 and your results so trigger ye de Emma Monel send so my friend Morocco etimi win Tanzania automatically betimi qualify ko Pemo 2026 World Cup breakdown in here ni say FIFA so mo suspend political interference si Congo aye no Congo game so ma bo mo yi points ni nyafima enya Morocco betimi qualify ma bibia eso etimi aye kame say Morocco di kai 12 points from group no Tanzania that third almost 6 points and no edge dawa ye jeja mu eso edama mo na wo roma me patro ma me fan to nem ese ne Algeria any Mozambique game a big game so far wo roma Algeria but be on see akan ne no so far rom ewo Hussein Ait Ahmed Stadium ba World Cup qualifiers bo 50 games our stadium win 33 draw 10 and lose 7 almost 5 goals I consider 40 enya 24 clean sheet and no the dawa ye jam Rwanda Lesotho game ahead of the game and a stadium so bom makama dawa bibia esu ekọ kama esu ade ama wo no cheso gromo ha no manyina edde na okọ mo hwe ese bibia betimi aye kama na mame mfa wenwie esu amfa mame Aubameyang na no gromo na ese Gabon team no esu etimi wini ye na otwo Aubameyang elidi Gabon team no mo celebrate omo ji omo name omo twi momume no mo twa ma bibia aye kama eno aye Gabon name Aubameyang esu eno no na mame mo Kenya ne Gabon game we ena Roma Kenya omo football federation president Opayin Hussein Mohammed edia tudam was stadium musiakan eye nyewo stadium eye 30,000 seater capacity nanso omo to only 17,735 tickets na osi breakdown omo etimi eton esa ticket na senate 15,968 tickets according my regular and watching VIP ticket eye 1,331 VVIP 107 and a parking spot eye 329 and no breakdown opanyin no eso ediama na midi wie kwani nema ono so no person extending contract eso e Santos discussions ashasa ekoso the meeting say on tipens no opanyin no e so to support Madman Santos nyame pa Sunday Santos and Vasco da Gama nema baba back abepɔ adwuma bibia ɛso atim ayɛ fine ɛno ɛde dawo na owura Nigeria PK ne Kings League no ɛno atrophy ewura mu France ɛma bibia ɛso ɛyɛ kama na owura ma nessa Beneventure mini any other players no ɛso atimi attend me bia ɛyɛ kama ɛne Bash digital satellite na daroma ɛne dam no nsɛm ɛbaeɛ Bash se yankankyɛw sɛ opedi koda pa na ne se tournament outdoor any matches outdoor etodwa owura Ghana matches itodwa ukope World Cup qualifiers major European leagues ewura mo come bola games outdoor etodwa but se ope live matches ahwe na obetua sika ketua bia na so ye di koda no ho bebre obama quality one enso mu na entenko emfama fa entenko scratch simani opedi koda se restaurant aduma na aye se ye pa se hotel anase boys o powder a Bash digital satellite was here cancer se wo fie wo decoder problem and so planet tiko e na scratch sabani wo decoder wo se de city afre no obaba fie na mfumso anase problem wanyanyina no waba be sese ni kama jama o kuma se Abrepo junction udu Abrepo junction fani fa eye boshan kwa no so utrabi atrotro na elodu adanko ame asuofo a omu gina no ko ni junction na ye fe no Kotoko junction na wani ho na ebi for ship me ho eno wo fe no 0556 287757 0556 287757 Bash digital satellite phenom na adepia fa decoder hono woni ni nkomo no mo a na nya matches outdoor programs outdoor na bihwe na bia nya final daroma and ye kwam no ne eko breaking it down touching it down and knocking it down ejeja mu yompo eso edemam international ABOU DIABY ne bedwafo ede aka nyina airtran so ede amamo
alright kase ekwa for maluta se wabo modi amama ne se no odi ewramu kama pere me na ebnada eye den a Dr. Amuzu yebewura mu na yabo modi na ne yetimi ene omo adinkomo na aboa na ne ma deda ye pe timi era ma na dro ne Amuzu P eno ana ewo so gena aboba ne oba nkomodidi no yebeto aso etimi edi ama na ne odi4 Samuel Spiritual Center SMN Kemfa Chose ozo bana oba be romo maso ne eboa na ne madeda di mpe etimi era ma sanze Dr. Prophet Samuel Mensa akwanche papa no akwancheja ejuma obo no ya de ano edi ye papa huhuma sem no omo ne hwe eye ntutuye ne eboa ema ogia na so ma ne makoye pa etimi era ma ti ne kabi na eme no ye show ba yindi so eningwase ba na eba ya ye kwankro afisu court nsensem ya wari wo huhum ntino ya na edin se nei ona mo ba fefefe ubenya kunu bema bi aba nche hu ana odwane akwanto mu nsensem na ne esizi etimi ede ama era afi awaye hu nsensem ene ade ejuma sem na ye basa o peba wapem so a unya bi mepacho orwani echemu na huhum masem nko ade a odi4 Samuel Spiritual Center brena ya bwana ne makoye pera mezanzo de wadigwa sikasem no end the ye humasema ni na no be na wetimi aso ano pena orwani echemo menhia ayembobo ano na chese eni no ejaba family house wa obo ejuma na se netie o trans Jordan kokusi memenda anopa nunsia 6 o'clock emedura mu enyume no miensa 3 pm na chese wahwe aboa manema koyere amanko fofa no fi Ghana ha edi ni ramu ewo amanone etiemu aye den yetimi ede amo afa ne namba no na nkomo bia oni odi4 etimi endi 0246 667 117 0246 667 117 na 0504 588 454 0504 588 454 na ni wabomode ene akwanche papa edi nkomo na ne ma deda ye pa etimi edi ama dwenti kali semenka emfa to se this time wasi no ye twe ne ba kope ye twe ne mienu ye twe ne miensa wakwa kwotwe obebi na amfa dwenti college for na beboa na akonya na de do de ama na so no wenya grace papa obetimi era ko anim na ne ma de da ye pa etimi edi ama na senete omobomode 2023 2024 academic year no wasi so hwe no omunya 100% etinei 2024 2025 no ya biere atum se SHS 1 2 3 ya bomodi admission no eguso a ekoso a fa kwada no koko romo wanya school and transfer ha ezanze Dwenti college ba ye no omoaboa atetete kwada bebra na mpempenso omodu no ano e de hono awura ya peni aka cho ze boaboa ho na ye den awba no tertiary you know e ade obeko bi courses omofa no e science visual art agric science business general art and afi home economics and afi so no ya jomo tuma waye for na jomo tuntu no ye center wasi no wa no mo twa teachers e twa mo de na ben and akwada no so kwa okwa kusua ntete pa ebeboa ma na ma kwere ma no se foundation no ye nya no secondary level no etimegentically se fa akwara na bra na na ma koye pa emfama no pomo a oro ni chemo kuma unkwanta omo ebo ejuma forma na ba Ghana bebi a wo bia no akwara no ko benya bebi ada enya na sumdwe esua de 0243 721 659 0243 721 659 and 0597 064 048 0597 064 048 Dwenti College the pay setters ni aboa na na ma deda ye pretimi edi ama mo ze do na ena etimi adwene ya ni omo ebo ejuma eboa ma na ma koye kama so no etimi edi emo mo nkomo no ye di ewura mu so no etimi era ma turu ma me na me hukuma bi me dan me ho na afi me ba na mabomode na yewura na pcpc mu no atwa so etimi era ma dwenche na ma number 0207543637 on the WhatsApp line. Facebook joining at Fakye TV na wapomodin follow ye on YouTube Fakye TV na mo SMS na ba WhatsApp message na ba 0207543637 me koba me ba be kinkan wadwen chere na apoa amane ma kuyera manti ya dan o ya ba ya pe yes atwa so etimi era mamo
Tele fofo pole no tele nyonyo kaye wo moye ye
Kama pretty me ba na ya ba be hwa ma no nsem kakra after no na ya tiasim na no da massive rain no aboa ma tutu na koye pa etimi ede ama kojo asempa furniture works Mahunso on Facebook. What a great performance from Ghana Black Stars players yesterday from Kojo Asempa Furniture Works Nidia or the Irano Podo David or message you may ba menkan call me nye politics wa Richie Kofi Fosu. I love your voice Abu Medas and Anamo Poku. Your boss no boss you then me share that you any ade and Richard Kofi Fosu once again the flower being eba be Rama Kofi Ajeman Black man. Good afternoon, congratulations to the Black Stars for yesterday victory. Watching live inside Pig Farm Accra. Frederick Sam. Good afternoon, brother. Sami here, so Stephen King Kroma. I'm watching live from Sahwi Kanchiabo, Ghana, no the fire emojis no. Everyone biaga watching live from Akima Safo and our senior indivisible. Please the frequency for the FM patrol a TV na any ready home common there. Raim Rankin Mayola, yes, we are witnessing a wonderful sports show with another blessed day. In fact, Black Stars of Ghana have done a great work for the entire nation. For Mayola inside Kintampo, Taguna City, Derek Aite, Nadia, good afternoon, or the Eraman Abdufo John. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. I'm watching live from Kaswa. Greetings to our love of my life, Ikuya Dorcas, and our Dami Edu Paul Senior. Abu, good afternoon. Moni Jumapa, the show is loud and clear inside in share phones and accessories. Akontomba, kudos to the Black Stars for the crucial win. Ayiko, Trader Henny Jr. I'm watching live inside Trader Fakye Sport. Remove any at your non so a team and Philip Edu. Congratulations to the whole Black Stars team, especially hey boy, see pa there. Adibio de Abapa, Kwagumen kind. Kind. Brabon Rechai. Good afternoon. Watching live inside a Shaman. Greetings to the Black Stars for winning yesterday and keep the fire burning. Fakye Sport no size. Me is a Bonrich, maybe a Kokama and a Frank a Jomo more fair fire emojis in Rua. Ampon Bernard. Good afternoon, Abu. You and your crew are doing a fantastic job. Keep it up. And no yet your ABOU Ramo and Penny Wise inside Abofo. Great night for me. Martini Kojo so Kwesi Apia. Listening to live inside a Francho Penia Hotel from Apia and on the Malamba Kao. I'm Mustafa watching live from Sahwi. Yamika. You guys are doing a great job here. As and also there or the Baby Ramon Tuzono. Obet me a journey and out the Anaba. Yebebo Modena. Yet me I can kind of come pay to me Eddie Amau. Mauzi Nino Agmenyo Mau Abu. Even if the Heaven FC Black Stars will score them. Good afternoon. And Collins Akras. Good evening, Abu. I'm watching live all the way from Dubai. Abu, you are too much. Keep it up, Medase. Henry Obin, Vamoose Ghana, and Afi Podo David, we are making kind. Ghana has done well, pa. And God bless you. Mati Podo Mesumeda, say what Timasi, and Kwame Adomakon watching the show live from Ashtown. You're not so Itimi Ereba, a Baby Ramon. On Tuesday, me out joining a Fakye TV on Facebook. Oban Wager message, WhatsApp messages in the doors, me babaking kind. Also the Bible here na ye ne kama pere ama on YouTube no also me rana making especially bibi aboko there fame ko kakre fame ko akra me ho ye ne ma me ma nsima du on all the nya kwan ne ye be hwe no da win no orgasm won pa
very important
ye ma on the Argentina Brazil to so
ya nemre nti quick ye ni nkomo ya ma hwefo akwa ba ye di nkomo wa machi we ya big game Buenos Aires in Argentina. It's a big game. The Argentine national team ball against the Brazilians. World Cup qualifiers, just like Africa. Your World Cup qualifiers, Negusua, Ekosua, Ghana, and Raya winning a match now. You da table. So for the difference between Africa qualifiers, any CONMEBOL or Modi and his own CONMEBOL, just 10 nations and they compete for qualification, and we have 6 countries on the qualify the ABOU for the World Cup next year in Mexico, US, and in Canada. And then the 7th place country, will go and play for the qualifications. Then CONMEBOL will also present about 7 countries out of the 10 So as we speak, we've done 13 games each countries. This is the table. Argentina crazy come out with 28 points. Ecuador with 22 points. Brazil with 21 points. Uruguay 9 with 20 points. Then Paraguay with 20 at the 5th. Colombia our 19 at the 6th position. Then Bolivia on see the yellow no America Chelsea. So we this 7th position. They will go and play the playoff before say Omenya qualification about Omenya. But surprisingly, Chile of all nations. Say ye per countries are oko coming boy. Omwadi boso and ye share nim some baba walk up and Cardo Mbeka Chile as 13 games adults with just 9 points are clearly Chelsea maybe an America Konanya they are Chile able to me secure qualification. Now look at something on the league look. Argentina ni dika 28 points. Over Ecuador or that second position over 22 points. Now look at something. We about 13 matches and we winning 7. 7 times 3 gives you 21. We draw 4, what they can 1K 25, but over 22 points. ADNT and Ecuador award 22 points. Ecuador before see ever started the qualification games now but already now FIFA more -3.
Oh, okay.
Before say ever started qualification, this our table now where points are and our matches we win any the draw. Our points should be 25, but our 22, 83 na fine fa. Ni say last edition World Cup Uruguay and also Ecuador through their qualification folded a player after say omabo qualification win a 7 echo FIFA quarter say AD and omo yan hwehwem no oba hu say forceful identification of a branch friends Brand Castillo intino yema omo minus of 3 points so prior to so omo no omo be start qualification games kwa no omo negative dada but upon all Ecuador emma omo ba mu emu they are still lying on the second position with 22 points I just 6 points any separate omo ne country and Argentina had not been say ya to omo 3 points ABOU and can just 3 points any separate omo but upon all omo bo mo modern kakra omo ekoba now Matese South Africa and Nigeria a case of such nation and as such nature almost share him say Nigeria trying to win protest against our South Africa. We see how ebeko we mu the end yet before say qualification and can on so much now you made the game now me dey up to screen so no come and kweku Buenos Aires and a game ne eba so now match na share that gain a lot of attention. Among for because Argentina and Brazil and Ecuador match. Argentina and Brazil, these are two big nations. These are two countries. When you go to that part of the world, that many of the most successful nations are. Even World Cup, Brazil had the World Cup. Marco say 5. When you talk of World Cup, a country or most successful, the Brazilian national team. As we speak, Argentina, when they just ended one Omoji in 2022, push them into 3 trophies. So these are two nations. Almost 8 lorries when it comes to Mundi and common. Is so common about these two nations. Anytime you see Brazil playing Argentina and as Argentina playing Brazil, and yet there are controversies and but now the last time we saw these two nations play a competitive game was way back November 2023. Oh Maracana. Brazil tonight lose that game 1-0 to the Argentine national team. The game ni guso course and you never be see. Say you bought these two teams on match na ya controversies and tokwa nsia kwekuna nya sa game na yabo. Yet then something will find its way one way or the other to happen. So this is the game of course El Maracana in Brazil. Brazil to play against the Argentine national. Kweku ye start the game no. And ankomo edin kan ba say segregation. When we talk of supporter segregation, say ya cop park so na fans on the game ya baba yara. The NTS say safety measures the GFS kotoko any demarcation near who is away team how better now. So away team at the green stance. What it means is that we a house of book supporter uni who kwans and as a kotoko supporter uni who kwans in order to prevent a Nema NTC. Now Brazil for no starting game. Argentina for ni bedri and Brazil for say go for we buy no. Omo start AD atem di omudie nyina ne say oyagitum say MON-FRI match e World Cup na say but recently mo modern bon so ani na mo kra mo host tournament mu fie mo tana obo bi share mo 7 yen ye champions see e dey eba mu kuma e no mo start is omo AD o matem baby a no mo supporters ne ete any baby ana Argentina supporters ne tene gab no na ebe because na ya make sure mo e dey afra enti komo ne sha say my man for start is on be exchange West ID o mo matem game ne be sha say ye bo Brazilian national anthem ne bo na Argentina for no we no sorry ABOU the Brazilian anthem and a Brazil for say TFA na maba ye krom say ba be di atem awie asen ABOU ye anthem yentia say then it ended into a raft between the supporters MON-FRI Argentina and omo ye Brazil for omo Maracana Agopamana so kwegu say all game na e koye to extend say Leo Messi and Emiliano Martinez needed to go into the stance of almost supporters to tell them, say, yeah, but say, Munya dia moyeno, let's concentrate near more game. Ombe patanto kwana, and tia say, answer that the security personnel need to make sure say arrest any near maybe ebetinyako. So now Omachi supporters to be before say asumge, but as a timer, Argentina players and then Brazilian players need to walk into the dressing room. They lasted for about 30 minutes before say asumge eba pramana. So ama the two teams no about to this Leo Messi all leading the charge and room into the dressing room. Now picture back one is so important any manu way and the back to Ecuador permanent. So from Argentina I'm gonna fly all the way to go and support the Argentine national team and to kwani see ya boom I will who about my ministry say I can on life problem, but this is an innocent child ordinary or football akwada we ball one tiase Ediye no nim ti so oba football ne ho e de abehwere ne nkwa ahwere ne ba na kan ho akwaya ayehosam wate ne ho gina bebi a osu na police for security ehu ye then they had to bring her to Agopraman so making sure say yemfa ne metna bebi a eho ye safe to provide security for no ene ne ba na asumdwe e ba after 30 minutes they came back to make sure say match no yemra na yembeto so say game no na abrantia ne de Bruno Guimaraes eko di sebi ensemuna referee eman the matching order so he saw red card in the game at the Kotanche later on cry as abrantia ne de Otamendi enya that late strike at the Argentine national team. Argentina won the game by a goal to 0 against Brazil. Oh mankasa omufi o Maracanã and the game na eba so bonus Aris no Brazil for this omo ko try everything to make sure say ombetima win the match prior to the game. Yeah, national team collapse the picture way and no be the AD dance say Senkofo we no back after so many years I young who say because of the relationship between Leo Messi and Ura the daddy Neymar Jr. And yet then omunim say Brazil for now obeko Argentina will try to also go there and inside the home fans to make sure say and never na cause Brazil they will also get revenge normally afa home akwa results but the moment you see these two players on the field the respect that exists between Messi and Abrantia and the Eddie Neymar Eddie Asumdwe ebetimi aba ya call up na wie Neymar ni din e wo Brazil squad mu some few days to say yebaba national duty no Neymar senior pull out to a prayer ama ye yina free mu Leo Messi on the other hand enso akwa kunya ni pra ono so free Argentina for squad enti kofo emi no anke nim say omo long absence yen hu omo playing against each other nka fo omo eba ama ntokwa na madi nka di hu asem de atwe ye yi edf e bia with their presence ebe stop ntokwa ko they are still missing action. Now another player in terms of provocation Otimisha support is a former support is Bufuba, Abrante and Vinicius. And the first like Maracanã, so much new print to Anquanco will be this time around. Vinicius Jr. is back and he's in action for the Brazilian national team. So a lot of people are saying, say, Vini Ebeko, because of the antecedent in Nema or yet to inside supporters, he will go there and do the same thing to inside the home fans. Idea Bufu, but now Dorival Jr. said, Oman started a campaign. When you look at the position of Brazil at a point in time, they started the qualification games. The man for Cracker said Brazil and careful qualify because their first 6 games not a woeful for the Brazilian national team. But this time around, they are back into the winning ways. I must start a winning, but now we are quite almost any results against Colombia at a pointer. No, be a force game ending in 1-1 stalemate. Vinicius Jr. from nowhere around the 98th minute pulled the trigger from nowhere. Eddie had the winning goal. Edema, the Brazilian national team, already a room into the game. Now, winner will be anyone so. Yes, Vinicius a team no more. But that we are a friend of Rafinha. He is the informed boy. So club and country. He is doing so well for the Barcelona side, no. About national team. So he is doing so well for the Brazilian national team. Attention, I can say, Brantia, a friend of Rafinha. So you said, say, Ballon d'Or and any focus. The person is about Buama Brazilian national team, no. And your qualification at their communication because Ocha me set me time. Now, Argentina me see a lot of players, especially when it comes to attacking machinery. Lautaro Martinez, Epra, on team see a kind Leo Messi, anywhere, obey team, see a kind and then Nico Gonzalez in the midfield department of the Argentine national team, and so available. But Abrantia the Editeu Almada. Now, we new Dino Hong Kong. He is one player, and also in the national team when he done the Argentine GC, he's another breed of player and more than what so Enzo Fernandez, and Guillermo Simeone, and then Julian Alvarez, did the attacking machinery at the Argentine national team. Alexis McAllister, Fifi, Rodrigo Di Paul, a backer from injury and one ton. It we are expecting say on and then you may then on Tagliafico here, Molina here, Romero, and then the experience Otamendi, not Dibu Edo Mupulma. It's a solid side Argentine national team ever parody Eddie Roman Yumuri against the Brazilians. Same as Argentina, MSC key players when you come to Brazil. Kuna no match now omo win no. Bruno Guimaraes a first leg because Odin say win the red card. Akwa kunya ni pra. Ontimi nsiaka. Ya won Alisson Becker pra. Ono nso afiro even at the Simon Rice enso anya ni pra ko. Gabriel Magalhaes of Arsenal fame enso pra. Ono nso ntimi nsiaka. Enti ama Brazil for any team a bit shake kakra. Now Bento I'll not the goalkeeper and Obeda Ponin because of the absence of Gabriel Magalhaes, Leo Ortiz ever share any position alongside experienced Marquinhos, now Omabo Van der Sar, Esoba share the right back position, now Arana Alpha the left back in Omonfino because of Bruno Guimaraes' absence in Itikweku, Joel Linton and Andre as a double pivot, now Rodrigo and a branch offense of Rafinha, Alpha Omola Trust and Vinicius Jr., João Pedro, lead attack of a typical 4-4-2 formation for Mediani Dorival Jr. And you my name Argentina for the last 4 against Brazil. Brazil and we need Argentina in their last 12 matches, Omaki put clean sheet Marco 11. Clearly tells you say more than one extra and qualifying matches last 8 Kukuma winning Marco 7. A fortress edema the Brazilian national team, but with these two rivalry and as a rivalry I did these two teams no I think Brazil will go there try to prove a point. Rafinha will case Vinicius will case to make Buenos Aires and then you because of Argentina anymore by it now anyone I'm drawing this game I think I better possession draw Argentina and Brazil will draw this game. I'm going for probably a 1-1 or 2-2, but in my books 1-1 sit very perfectly. May draw game no Buenos Aires Ahmachiwi.
Abi Bamira who Brazil national team pan.
Yeah, when you look at squad now, depth no form.
Yeah, national team pan do this. So who needs every national team you?
Of cup
Who's them in favor?
That was 1990.
Brazil.
I'm
the national team no Abi. Me use Ademi and Sapen and
Real Madrid. Brazil. And
Yakabia me sympathizer. What is the same one? Game pani.
Come back, we come back. There be mekan M1 to my
oh, kaka. Mama kwanka.
Can you see?
Oh, can we to us? Mate.
Some now person
Mate. Na we be the message yaba.
And one of my striker
oh, non can kese. And John can kese baby or can anyway. Abu, good afternoon. Please ask Abib whether he's a Malam. He predicted 3 goals in Ghana match and it happened. Damn, the Abib guy is so wonderful. Hey, catalyst from Pando. Because I think the inclusion of our former captains and the new technical team managers is very good thing. Abib there, we now na Amazon there. Not the back one who I man ye we pay no. Obema score line is here. Hi, Fakye Sport. My name is Snobi and I'm watching live from Australia. Yesterday, Ghana gave us a good result. No crepa. Hello, Fakye Sport. I'm Escobar inside Kaswa watching the show live. Keep the good work up. And yesterday, the Black Stars of Ghana game was massive, great performance from Jordan Ayew. I know you're not so a team Eddie Eramo. Remember my name Kakra. Na me can't wait for you. Was there Fakye TV? You're doing a great job. I'm Lizzie from Wasa Damank. I don't like sport, but because of you guys, fantastic. You guys are looking amazing every day. Handsome. No bomb on the love emoji. Etwaso kama pa. My name is Seth Asari, watching live from the Upper Dencha West. Diaso. Or the new government. Oh, David. Miss Shopper, Chama. And be pass emo mame. And be pass emo mame. This one is for Ghana Black Star from Latif or SPN from Domain Crew. Na Latif abo mode edi bibi ababe rama picture na sabia akwane sawahan wasasa abre. Good afternoon, Fakye TV. I'm listening to you from Sunyane Berlin Top. In fact, you guys are doing a great job. God bless you. My name is Obed the Baba. Good afternoon, Abu Dhabi. Watching live from Ebuakwa Gogo. Nas Nidio Nonso Edi Eram no. Hi, good afternoon, Abu. You guys are really doing a fantastic job. Kudos to the Black Stars for a fantastic performance yesterday. This is the Black Stars you all want. Greetings to emergency ward nurses of SDA Hospital Asamang Uraku Nidio Nonso Edi Eram no. Good afternoon to the best sports team at a moment. Kudos to the Black Stars. Pastor Ike, Church of the Lord Brotherhood. Me the pastor, Bishop Ayin Kranafi, Bishop EJ, and His Eminence, Primate SK Adolfo, Church of the Lord Brotherhood. Me so be ahun ya na me koye pa. Kwagu, ma me bra so na so ye ni duma me. Na dudu sa na ye koye ni ade a. Ni bibia ade me refa.
Kwagu.
Brazil and Argentina no ye match a Messi repair no mahwebi in the India nipa mienu pe Martinez and Alvarez inti those two are and in particular Martinez are say he is not a type of a goalkeeper or prioritizing club football national football.
Yeah.
Anytime he's been in Argentina post Biano, he's been a delight to watch, even more than a war to me Aston Villa. So Onuntina Messi passion. And Alvarez watch with or without their campaigns, their big weights, they will try and find a way of winning match and then wait me actually one more ever played Parkness one. Definitely he's going to score. Whoever played Parkness. Alvarez, definitely.
Julian Alvarez.
He's going to score. Definitely he's going to
score.
Oh, he's going to score. Brazil national team nobody can catch was there. Who are no more the bar man for him. I come. That's how I was squad no.
Yeah,
I come.
Those days. Yeah, what come 2002.
You mention names. Not names, it's all more names and performance.
Now yeah, 3 years starting lineup on Lucio he will share the months and of
course.
Rocky Junior, yes. Roberto Carlos Daha, Neo Kafuaha,
players and performance.
So okay, clever.
But we know
the Bretu Silva. Oh, Brazil, I am right.
Yes, and I brought down to what now can, but Bia
football is quality
number from Ghana, but Bia because Brazil national team we are. Ball Argentina and Rebecca Wagu, you see a brand here, friend Arnold. And every mother the via nesa oko. No more edi unkomo pay your moya Liverpool for of course ebe your moya because sha kwala joining you year 6 no ABOU team na no ababe bo 300 and something games in the amount 22 goals and 87 assists as a right full back in your team one ebe your yaso beja ho de akọ and Real Madrid try say on the ball Liverpool punumu e January na afei we saw the backlash about Brantia, Jeffrey Trent. So, it tells you the Liverpool for no. The player from team more done be I have no munya issues with it. And raise or more back. Did you so much to know? I invest in Munya there. Your Yabaku Yentias as a baby Druno. Some brand teams, many players did is a Hana supporting team way na mebo. Team when I make filming color multiple bedroom print it's a new opportunity na me ba ko ise me wuno sare no kwa atwam. Now the players feel say they are doing business omo ball no a business this time omo mreni nti yan sika no fan 2 years ye gidi 2 years wie a dachi bi say mo bibia me de be Liverpool I will come and offer die so wonyam from Liverpool bia no. So Santinasi be 20 something years what na Liverpool. He's giving everything that he needs to give to Liverpool. This is a player that na Liverpool press on league for the first time in so many years. He contributed. And in that season he won the PFA Young Player of the Season. It tells you how important he was to Liverpool. He's giving them everything that they need to get from a Brantiano. But the truth of the matter brings us to the point that a business and a boy is near. As we speak, per report, Eba Bontini and Korea, Ubenya Sika 4 million euros more than the original Liverpool. Or stand a better chance so what the trophies than Liverpool. What the man played in 2 years when he is able to perform at a point in time near didn't come out the far Kavaya on the Ballon d'Or. So he knows that getting to Real Madrid team is something that is very big. When the players play for Real Madrid, there are things Emma. We've had a whole lot of conversations. Chelsea, for instance, with James, you're better. Arnold, you're better. When he's able to go to Real Madrid, Saka be a castle of the past.
Wow. Trent Alexander-Arnold moved to Real Madrid. They no ended that convo.
Ended that conversation,
Now who's better than James?
They have their qualities. Ubia one there. They are two different players, which of course Ubia what they James Bema with that defensive solidarity and all that. When trying to call him, why he give you something offensively. So it depends on you as a coach what you want in a player. But so call him now you call up Biaba in your national team you wouldn't even dare say Alexander or the ball Real Madrid Champions League or boy in the La Liga in games out of and he's performing and you say you won't call him. There be something that ANC. So he's going to end Sadia. And even James in the crowd to because your team CB when the player gets the opportunity to play, a idea be easy. Now, we had Jude Bellingham in the English national team. The point is no beyond you.
Yeah.
Or no beyond not because or Jude Bellingham, not because ABOU England for any players to play there, but because of the things he's been able to do for Real Madrid since we joining him. He's one player many thought all call Real Madrid no. Then partner no be Real Madrid set up in him, but he's been able to prove himself. Real Madrid national team. We've seen what he's been able to do. What done for the Jude Bellingham or Real Madrid? Look at from Dortmund to Real Madrid in the space of 2 years. What he's been able to achieve for himself. It took Alexander over 15 to 16, 18 years and Sana Waye. He's been at Liverpool for so many years. How many times won the Champions League? No. How many times Awaji a year in the Liga Albo? So it tells you, say within the space of 2 years, this guy can probably win 2 Champions League in 2 seasons. If they continue to play as they are playing, probably also win the La Liga. Can what in 2 years? Something you've what spend years now. So what Real Madrid trophies bang and kunimdie bang adododie bang, and there's something that player be happy. The last time when they were talking to him and asking him that in the future of Liverpool, he said that he wanted to win trophies. The one who said the guy is a goner. Because if you wanted to win trophies, Liverpool are consistently say they've not been the team they challenge for league titles. Last season it was quadruple, and they only won 1 trophy from Chelsea last season. If my memory serves me right, this season just 4 and call. So it tells you that it's something that are consistent. Liverpool be home by one team, but you can't say about Champions League no or Champions League. You know, say Real Madrid is a team that beat Madrid Champions League. No.
Why is it that say Europeans na here almost Bibu ne maestro mu nyina montie question we bi say player contract ba na we ya so omo ma na boba abu crew ba player contract ba we the team na ya say but it's serious o
ye ko ma yente bo ase mi kai mi travel as no I anodon komo aye di Liverpool news ni break out we I say anod ye ka kono na mad and I was reading through the comment section and I saw comments and if we try and hotel no about matches na aka ni na o ma ntra nche ma mo ni mobi o mu wi kro o di Premier League no mo ye trophy parade da nipa na me hwe nipa ni di na ko ni profile ni mo say wa ne Ghana ni o Nigeria ye mentality ano no ball ye tiase
the catcher platform so anytime we get chance say ye nye football kuma because the things we are doing here enye football like we Ghana ni a ana ye teams ye kuma bia wo betina bench sa one we are 20 kwa ni ye de be hwe no mpe. But this is a top club in England. Liverpool, Accra, Watetino, Ama Korana Benina Drum Pempen. So we are going to make sika. But he's going to go for free. Abra won't mean it tells you the kind of woman tell it to me football. To what's on here? They didn't care, I'm not there. He's going to be a very tough year summer for team in Liverpool.
Why?
Trent Seiko, Virgil van Dijk, him. Mohamed Salah, him. We saw the game on boy against Paris Saint-Germain when na PSG boss or Campos near Imo any now. We saw that video. And so Virgil van Dijk, the impact he's had on Liverpool team since or joining from Southampton, unprecedented. He was the one guy that changed the fortunes of team FM Liverpool, Virgil van Dijk. He came to their back and gave them stability, and they were able to build upon our midfield and then in attack. So no Liverpool team anymore. It tells you the kind of money you need to spend to replace Virgil van Dijk. Sika Liverpool best spend it to keep Virgil van Dijk, no. It will be lower as compared to Sika they will spend to replace him.
Oh, okay.
Because if you want a player like Virgil van Dijk in Premier, I know what I say. Yeah. When you part of those saying, na Sika sign a bit in that because all the quack of one by Liverpool. It's Cabebri. So it will be in their best interest to convince him if he was able to stay here. Won't stay on for him. Yes, they will spend huge sums of money to replace him. Mohamed Salah the same thing. In its other market anymore. Players are who was saying a bit to Liverpool, the kind of performance are Mo Salah and the match my friend in Liverpool. Sika best spend it to make sure say oh stay, and Sika best spend it to make sure say oh manakono. It will be huge. Now look at Rafinha former woman. ABOU say Mohamed Salah or a left-footed, so he wants some players in the caliber of Mohamed Salah. You may be thinking say Rafinha can be a perfect replacement. Okobasa, are you sure that they will give you Rafinha less than maybe 150 million pounds? Unyanesa. The left for nobody to replace Mohamed Salah. Someone he's been in the system already. He's learned through the system and he's become a big way with team. But now Liverpool they'll be thinking, I know the car there's something to let them know. Say there's a possibility. Say Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah, and Subetimiako.
Okay.
And we've seen say players will impact on them Liverpool because Liverpool play power. Oko back at Liverpool for no. Ahimu Bayern and the car Namu. Any John Joseph Ben and Namu Liverpool. Or one casa who these players came in and changed the fortunes of Liverpool. And it's more about definitely on Besafa and an slot. He will have a very tough season next year if these players will be able to leave the team. No more quiet, they beat me harding. And so tomorrow, the minute na cano, me the buffy.
Abi o time no cross only minute we are. One minute to match time. Na ka 1 minute at the buffy are then at the 1 minute no. We need time bia.
1 minute if you na some ho.
Abi. Yeah, na if you everybody is here.
It is 1 minute.
But only 1 minute bia.
1 minute.
Omre na so. Why? Macho oye. Oko YouTuber Bismarck Ntiberi. Was it chairman Abu? Operator free now win yesterday. Hope you remember. Mekaipa anti. And now predict here. Mekai so yes our prediction. Headed by anti. No. Ma menko Facebook on amenkin kan kakra. Shadrack Nkiti abro. Mejiri so ho ye pa. Shadrack nso no. Eni awuzo obo ejuma na ma hu se eni Daniel Amponsa watching live from UK North London Enfield. And on the by Zakaria Mohammed Bakat. Good evening Abu. Watching live from Kumasi Asin. Historically, the Ghana national team has shown better performance and than Dodrodo mankind. Why? And also the also the buyer. That Dennis Nkwa. Dennis assembly them is no crowd. Dennis was where the kind of meeting on. I say that here. Good evening, Mr. Diaby. I can't think far cry. Why all of a sudden massive support for our Black Stars in the whole country? You could feel the zeal and the enthusiasm and patriotism yesterday. I was so shocked that even where there was no live broadcast, people were listening to radio. Does that mean there was something that previous chairman me so pa on the meet me come as I meet no man so na me no dis an come on. So I say me nim DSC. As a national team is here near Montana man Ghana no as na go ba as na tin dey no wo no.
Say second goal ne buy.
Yeah.
Partition second goal. Let me carry so who did they work?
Did they work?
Now I said it here, say the wind of change that blew in the nation. Effect. No, last year, on my Nankasa, there was a wind of change. Assistant BBR, that's how I see it. That's how I see it.
I don't know more about I just say.
It's not. I'm not being political. But what I'm trying to say is that sometimes Abrabo you could do BBR. The ABR as I said, we need to recycle things. And that change, and it blew our mind last year. I don't think that may sound a bit political. NDC did something so special and that huge margin win. It got to a point Ghanaians said they needed change.
All coming in IRT, but they needed change. If you said the Black Stars match the Biani can once and the Balkumas. The Balkumas here getting no massive support. But I don't cry by school. They do a master beef class.
Why the previous government? Upa and the will be a person of it's all your own kids. The previous government. What they say, MPP could now Parliament House campaigns and support of Black Stars. What TV that?
This time around, these things are a wind of change.
Mas eu não tá querendo lá. Mas eu. Just for the show live please Abu. I want you to extend my greeting to my lovely mom, Kugu Adombiri inside Natunia. MON-FRI. My name is Adamu Azuya Zila, aka Mumpanga. ne de ono so edi ewura mo no. My name is Benjamin. I'm from Kumasi Santase. Bebu Black Stars all the way. Well done, guys. The ono so etimi edi ewura mo no. Na me ameba. Hi father Abu Dhabi is Aziz Morgan the Junior. Abu Dhabi. Morning man from Abofo Zongo. Greetings to you, Abu Dhabi, Mr. Benas and Mr. Abib Maestro. Ricardo Vaz and Lou Takin. Congratulations to the Black Stars for the victory. They didn't disappoint us yesterday, but I don't understand the reason why you like Messi than Ronaldo. I'll say, but you are a big fan of Real Madrid. Tell me something, Father. Please help me wish a happy birthday to my boy, Alexander Emmanuel Eke Ejeku from Offenso Abofo. Me no the entire me pay Messi asemche Ronaldo nze me kanokre Messi ni bobo chen Ronaldo. Enu ntia tinyezi bia me tan Ronaldo ba Messi ni bobo chen no. Me madrimu no. No. This critical, I watch you live at Nungwa. Abu, I love your voice. Me that's no dear. My show. But in 10 minutes, man, why now? Me enya kwabro no my link. It's about 10 minutes, man. So we
nyanko pa do so
na nanta cry ne.
Oh, na dia me dey. As we say the thing.
Me guys in Fibre Kumba Yoko. Me za na family landlord. Ade me twa as a ton. Ana ma sifi
kromu ha no, say
my shoe yanko anymore. Kumanya. So person chichi man and antakra him me chichi.
O say
me chichi man.
O so chichi man obi enim say senior wo ka no e bia nya sanity.
Sa.
Yes.
Do you manager the zone the takra bia? O you manager le uti oni say takra la bia.
And me no office now who say MON-FRI omoje counseling. What I say.
Obuni muntia. O na enko eni obuni muntia.
Counseling we na ya. Many weekends.
I said, I think Liverpool, if you see a lot of challenges when it comes to the contract renewal and the contract extension of most of their players. I think several as accounts him. We'll talk about Mohamed Salah, Van Dijk, and then Trent Alexander-Arnold. These three players make a lot of waves in the Liverpool Football Club because of so I have Van Dijk on one casting stability with the defensive structure of Liverpool Football Club. It tells you so I had a good partnership between Ono and Ibrahim Konate. It tells you that they are doing something right for Liverpool Football Club this season only. When we're talking about defensive structure, most of these centre pairs are not generating a lot of transition passes. It has been Virgil van Dijk at the centre back of the side of Liverpool Football Club. So generating a lot of passes to the attacking third. He is that kind of player. He moves into the midfield just to support McAllister. At the time, McAllister it'll be free. Papa is run Gravenberch for him to go into the attacking third. So Van Dijk, now all for Liverpool this season. He's been a dynamic player. He's been a hybrid player, not just a static defender under the side of Jurgen Klopp at the time I know coach the Liverpool Football Club. Then we talk about Mohamed Salah. For the past 5 seasons, he has been able to give Liverpool Football Club consistent performance. The performance of them Liverpool this season only, look at the number of goals, the number of assists of them Liverpool. He is topping the goal scoring chart in the English Premiership and also the most assists in the English Premiership this season. So it tells you so Liverpool intimate extend more contracts. No intimate now from Liverpool. It will be a big blow for Liverpool setup. But we are the last player more that stability or changing the tempo of the game. Is not about Ryan Gravenberch and Obi friends and McAllister and even Dominic Szoboszlai as these kind of midfield that triangular square in the midfield. It's not about these kind of midfielders, but it is about these Papa friends Trent Alexander-Arnold. But Papa we Liverpool club one year no, and a particular town where Liverpool friends West Derby. And at the time I was watching the careers, and at the age of 6 years, this particular football club, street football, West Derby and so Merseyside. But then he started school with St. Mary's Catholic School, Liverpool Chrome Horn. But after St. Mary's, call St. Martin's, and also Liverpool Chrome Horn. So no call seminary school and as a Catholic schools from his time at the age of 6 years, and then from the time would be 14 years, or called 2 Roman Catholic schools, Liverpool Chrome Horn. But then at the time I was the St. Mary's School, no, and I didn't know the football academy of St. Mary's Mankasa School no. And a Liverpool Football Club making sure say within that time no omitimi I even take and also omitimi establish one particular program omitimi invite a lot of children into their football club academy, and they invented the half-10 camp in the Liverpool Merseyside City. And a whole St. Mary's almost sports teacher a catcher Trent Alexander-Arnold said with the qualities of one or person called them I'm Liverpool almost half-10 camp 2 weeks or more or Merseyside Chrome for all of those schools or more Merseyside honor often Honkodom that particular half-10 camp for Liverpool Football Club. When he went over there, he was able to be spotted by one particular academy coach who was called Ian Barrigan. For that particular academy coach at that time, Edema Liverpool Football Club. In Toronto, Ekache St. Martin's for they say, making sure to meet my sign your friend said Trent Alexander-Arnold into the academy of Liverpool Football Club. And when he came to Liverpool, he needed to change the position. Not about Edema Liverpool Football Club, but they are more no changing the position. They say he was a wide midfielder in the Liverpool academy, so we parted through the ranks from under 15, under 16, under 17, under 18, and even to the under 20. We passing through the ranks, and all of these ranks now Trent Alexander-Arnold, a passed Edema Liverpool Football Club. He was the captain for Liverpool Football Club when he was in the academy, especially in the under 15. It was this particular man. Currently, he is the coach of RB Salzburg. The side of the Bundesliga, pebbling this, and he changed the position from become a wide midfielder into the right full back position. Or catch Trent Alexander-Arnold say he's not seeing him to become a good midfielder in the midfield of Liverpool or Moncas Academy, but then he is seeing him to become a good right full back, or bit inventing to become a quarterback for the side of Liverpool Football Club. And when he did that kind of change in the football career of Trent Alexander-Arnold, currently as you speak, so we'll talk about most of the best right full backs in the English Premiership currently as you speak. You talk about Trent Alexander-Arnold at the age of 18 years, establishing by the English national team by Gary Southgate. At that particular moment in time, Brendan Rodgers sought to say a bit more promoting from the academy nature to the main proper team A of Liverpool Football Club. Tim Gerrard identified that talent in Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he has proved to become a consistent player with more consistent performance for the side of Liverpool Football Club. But I make Trent Alexander-Arnold as a man. But can't you say we Papa team initiated the right full back, man making sure that kind of free role for him to depend in the midfield, or Jurgen Klopp, Sapapano, and it's mad that kind of free role in the man. About the friend said Trent Alexander-Arnold. But then Jurgen Klopp edge in the transition as here is quite different from Papa even say Anna Slot for Liverpool Football Club. Or no, about the typical game pressing system of football. That's the metal system of football. But the Anna Slot in the fluidity and the dynamism of the game. It making sure say he will give these players free role to operate. So more a lot of transition they are going to attacking Tedder. He will give them that free role of passing for them to operate into the attacking Ted. This is what check Trent Alexander-Arnold under Papa Jurgen Klopp and now say under Anna Slaughter. You see a wide difference between these particular two football coaches. But this season for the side of Trent Alexander-Arnold, he has been able to give them close to about 6 goals and then 4 assists for Liverpool Football Club. Only say on we pretty much coordination, he is giving them that 10 for Liverpool Football Club. But the Liverpool area transition and not performance Anna Slaughter. This is quite Papa Fence Anna Slaughter area that kind of transition. They the side of Liverpool Football Club. Where Papa Fence Van Dijk, he is actually that main sweeper for the side of Liverpool Football Club, who tried to initiate that kind of passes into the attacking territory. Ibrahim Konate will stretch out wide to the right full back position for Liverpool Football Club, and you will get Obi to say Trent Alexander-Arnold, who will switch from becoming a fullback into the inverted midfield role just to support McAllister in that particular traditional central midfield of Liverpool Football Club. So Liverpool transitioner, they actually invent Trent Alexander-Arnold to become part of that central midfield just to block a lot of passes out. The opponent into the defensive structure of Liverpool Football Club. So you come in, then you get to understand. Say this was the game at Liverpool, ABOU against AFC Bournemouth in the English Premiership, and you saw say Papa Fence say Trent Alexander-Arnold came into the midfield just to support McAllister in that particular midfield. Then when you go to the second game, it was a game against the side of Brighton and Hove Albion. And the moment that Trent Alexander-Arnold back into the central midfield again, you will see Professor Alisson Becker just to become a main sweeper to support Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahim Konate and even Andrew Robertson in that particular fullback position for the side of Liverpool Football Club. But then over here, no, Trent Alexander-Arnold is not the inverted midfielder in the central role position, but then he becomes a quarterback just to support Papa. Your friend said, Papa, your friend Alisson Becker for him to give a lot of transitional passes into the attacking third for the side of Liverpool Football Club. But then some play accents were coming man. Now, they'll be dictating the pace will be dictating the rhythmic tempo of the gamer. In the Liverpool Football Club, most set up is Trent Alexander-Arnold. You actually talk about Arne Slot about the high build-up system, but then Trent Alexander-Arnold will be that dictator who will dictate the position of most of these fullbacks and also most of these central midfielders, and even to the attacking third. Come first, why a lot of transition to the attacking third, and almost switch here. It's not the 4-3-3, but it almost switch it about the 4-2-4 tactical variation. This is the pure balance of Liverpool football. So we hear a lot of things. So this time around, Trent Alexander-Arnold not becoming a central inverted midfielder, but then Martin Baker catch us with him becoming a quarterback just to support Papa friends Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahim Konate in that particular defensive structure of Liverpool. So Alexander-Arnold will control the ball in the midfield and will try to dictate the pace, will try to direct a lot of passes into the attacking third. But one of the things that Trent Alexander-Arnold Edema Liverpool is that he has a lot of pressing system. Pressing in the high pressing system of game. Open people bit my trigger press. Edema Liverpool Football Club must set up Trent Alexander-Arnold. This is Trent Alexander-Arnold. This is Mohamed Salah. This is Darwin Nunes. And he's making sure to bit my pressing the goalkeeper of Brighton and Hove just for him to get the ball from that particular goalkeeper. So are there a lot of offensive approach or are there a lot of offensive balance for Liverpool Football Club or Obitimenyano? So he's not a static right full back for Liverpool, but he has a lot of numbers for himself and the football club when he's actually transitioning to attacking third. But when you talk about the numbers for the Liverpool in 2023 and 2024, you actually imagine that he is doing something well for the side of Liverpool. True boss, A19, he was first in the Liverpool Football Club. Not only about Ryan Gravenberg and also McAllister. When you talk about passes into that final third, 302 passes into the final third, and he was first in the Liverpool Football Club setup. In open play passes, 72, and then he was first over there. Boss, so what check into the heat map here? The BS standard show the goal position in the zone 14 of the opponent. On targets, number target now you see blue, and the off target near black, and the passes near dash now they go into the attacking third, offensive approach. My catch was say his passes into the final third, 302 passes on the first into the Liverpool setup, but then weigh and the correct measurement of Liverpool Football Club. I'll be Trent Alexander-Arnold making a lot of offensive passes into the attacking third of Omakasa House, and then he has been able to make sure some goal contributions for Liverpool Football Club. 364 games in ball, 22 games, and then 89 assists, 64 assists only in the English Premiership. To me, he's the best right fullback currently as we speak in the English Premiership. Now, so my lot of long range pass now here. Baby Ojinano, Oloketi was a game against Liverpool in Fulham, and Oloketi Mohamed Salah and Darwin Nunes over there in the zone 14 box of Liverpool Football Club into the defensive structure of Fulham, and he was able to make accurate long passing range to the side of Liverpool Football Club. But for Real Madrid Football Club, Samado Dibenya Trent Alexander-Arnold, say Danny Carvalho Kodinima, he doesn't become an inverted midfielder, but then he supports Obiti said. Rodrigo de Guez into the right flanks of Liverpool, of Madrid. But so when you be say Papa Defensive Trent Alexander-Arnold, he will give you that free route to operate, and then he will add a lot of balance in the attacking third. He's a complete player who can give Madrid a lot of offensive approach for Madrid Football Club. Because you have Rodrigo de Guez, you have Kylian Mbappe, you have Vinicius Junior. Currently, as you speak, Toni Kroos was a dictator and he was making a lot of passing accuracy for Madrid attacking third. I believe so we Papa will be mind that correct passing range because you're lacking that 10. He's the best right fullback. England currently. He's the best right fullback, more than Rich James. Yes.
First of all, you're not missing so bad.
Oh, they're my own so. Makasevi. He's the best right fullback.
Oh, now fell in Takrahini. No, no, Sukrano and Tidinasi. When you send who you mean, I tell you, just say, I told them anyone who didn't come on. Enquiries now, may you know, I'm mammy to me, say. And you're not the me who yampa. I say, for first, you cobra too much. I
don't cry.
Well, sure.
I don't cry, man.
No, this will be who banner say, oh, yeah, bisa.
My is a Opruno, what be a diabe.
As one of your cocoa. Let Jaddy. That
meet me, Jaddy. Jaddy, meet me, Jaddy. I bet my Mary and Mamma want the murder Jaddy.
Jadi ahoden ben ana see nipa ye wo balance diet ye wo nuane bebre
balance bibia
anti balance see ase ukoji abene dia sembe ba
balance diet ne de
ene koji kontomre
na abe kura mpu na mo kan na dem balance adi dia de
koji kontomre no dia ye green
enko kawa no ma wano nya kokko mo bia so waku
asa me ni wudi komo bia na de ba ku bia wo ayesa me kokyero na me de ka niemenya ne ho a na me say me discover niema fa ho ase eya ageme sa
mama ya bisa ma so wo ho no
mama aka
mama pema sem mama
na so so ja tete ni nya wo
tito bia o be hu ni asem ba ko se kra
ye keka
be ma wi 40
yes bra wo so wo ma enu na se wo bon microphone chira
na o frame ze be maji we ne mo na hwe na ho edu alajo adelo adela
doctor so yin na ya mra wan wana
semba ko ka ni mu dia
adena aye adena o me ye we ama wadena ma cho ama adena ye ya waje amuzu pia edu alajo a meme nkomeda o da o de ho no za na ye
oh sa no adwene tezi mo so ye ko bra
akode ko sima duai
akode obepie ni ne yere yo so o ma nya bia mekọ akoka
o na ko ye kweli
ye ba matiasi a ene be ma emuda ya muzi komo ene ede bre mu medofo edre na mama sui amuzu pi heba mecha they said ye jene samba kosa na eniema Dr. Amuzu die gu adre mu no se ye tumira ne a kire wusie amuzu pi heba mecha na ewoso nemu yade etuguo no ade ba ko pa esa aboa mema ne se mamusisi no emu ye den onso obi a wane sasabonsam atwempena pen so ka to beye moti ayefra yanyi na chinye onse Dr. Amuzu no wode mema duro bi ba ya wo mudi tua no musisi mo aye de sabompa no o ka kire wo se wode nuro bi afra we wode hahama bi wode nia hini bi afra we eti bema ne sisi ya ne yapa na sisie ene ye de ya ade na koto na fa ade kura wo fo ma ye bema onse styles ni bo a Jesus sisie ni kofom kakra na bendalo na wonko a wode na ejira so kire be na wontimi nkoto ade a wachi mu ano se de wuyi wa moto mo adwae a wontimi nya hwe e wo fie ho me pa chaw Amuzu pi ena me kanfo edi amawo de ti a me se ma wusisi mu ye den ne se me bo enua bi edi a kire 20 onim 20
nim 20 ni pa
ye nananom ye papa no mu a wodi 80 years obawe wo yi oba wo fa Peter Shoti adwane adentia enua wachiatua ne de wanom no enya asem ketwa 20 ni ebi e wo sa adrowe emu na ya wo kraman kwete sebie so sebie nya adu mitimi nkase kraman bibi jise no ana meka na ka di bibi ya na no ana ne se kraman kwete so doctor eji ayesa adrowe bi ena odifo kete eno so ye mema pa wo mo se wo mo mema wo mo pese wo mo ho ye den no wo mo nim sa ahaban no doctor ka cho so odi ni hini ne ha ama no wodi fra enwe bi hini no odi ka ho a enyi na chinye se wusisi no emu ba ya den enyesa wo wo sugono ato agwa na asese felese nko a na musisi na ankasa emu ba ya den ne mebunu dodo na mema wo mo di esisi ye wo mo kakra no me wo mo ho ye me nwa ye hu ye baba mo saa no anu woti ni sisi ye ne ya enye news na wo abrantie so awusu nyini nu ba bia na so sisi yo ya improper fashion that's how equation and balance the pacho winya Amuzu pi eba mecha na dama wo musane wontem on se first no wani fred na nya sa na ate but asana say would ni obehia ya kakra bi wo se na apepe na ena eba no dama wo musane wontem eya na infections nkekaye no etimi de sa hawo no eba ebi a wanya syphilis bi ama na tena wo so ache and where you were Nisa, said, ye about the two adja from Puerto Bremen, a yatin kensing. It was a no banisha 4 plane and an pepe chrono, a basana who cry ye. And so I dear bet you won't want dress like a seer, the dress caution the trust as a pa. As I do, I didn't pokoma and so a boy will drew and pass 30 seconds. 30 seconds, but boys and not what pepe no goes. I remember when we are buying Febida. What ben done, maybe a shawama. Oba kono ohwe ankoro mu ko ready minimu pa wa bia as a Lufthansa dia ne gas asa
ne modern ball fam
our fam
wo fam
pa 30 seconds 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Who the yet day? Oh,
almost say marketing.
Must say, when you baby so watching yam sa when munyam. Now, if you walk out, I will no for na paper cover one more book. But so amuzu pee. Nasha says, oh no. Say a syphilis be not now was watch a beko. Obi say, just a my friend swan coming with you, Mamma coming. It will drive ye be obey Jimmy Musa. Or Titin what me far away. Not was shed me when I say, and so close will be ABOU running when I walk when you're tomorrow. Me pacho, and yet so close you, and yet G, and yet what Diana watch ya also be Titimau. So syphilis at now switch out. The symptoms be and and so come with your man who down as a hook cow, or bit me to tin was an unwin you crew. Now and serve to me that Tigu a cheap, but Tigu Munamwa. Now she so be sir, and with the syphilis are what's up, and no. Mepa chow, so we a bear man would see me. Now who said Ubula Matalian and serve it to something or one, and Seren Cassa a beco. I chose something to say the Equatia where yes, and a member decay and my dish. The Edicane Soson at the Wetchy in Susa. Put me just now I didn't why you could now no. Why you crobas as Apricus and no debate menu. And ye, that might do woony. Now I shall to near crash a room. It is an sounds and be. I want one. I syphilis you and I was sa. And your gonorrhea you on out now was watching. Where drew ye amuzu pee. Bama Johnson, I am confused. Ebinam West, Ebinam East. Johnson, I am confused. Or who may be on fire. Johnson, I am stranded. Me pacho. Would ye amuzu pee? Mr. Emupaya. Said, can be a muda casimano cochia. One can't show be so by one taff will be out. We are until I Johnson, I am confused. Sano. Amuzu pino. We here and 9. Because we are in our doctor when I say you're gonorrhea or the 1 month and or the 2 years. It would have 4 our heba shopper. Wiki be a bobaco. Wiki be a bobaco. Wiki be a fanta and a fridge bank 1 movie. It's wiki be a bobaco. Said the bear any 1 month. What John Swama ya Jennifer Moja, we are for your love. Once I fed you why you free. The patches away a bearman who say, Mutu balls or Moshuana Bam. Once I am a home. 1 more, it is that time now, or Pessoa Becas or Bam, who was Frantuma. Or no side no bar. Would ye need to know when we was a banner a diagron. So, brothers, so quite any some catch on Musha. A banner diagron. 5 years, it's all 2 balls. The high general assistant diagron. The house and the Apostano, I was so malacas. Okay. They all have the I suppose so flag is time to me or more by maintenance. What's a notion I'm open? Ship was so flag. Ship was so flag. And only a day. So about this should it now. I didn't be that was that is a Jimmy in a few. It is a down on us a be a mitnaso. And we a ship was so flag. What's for Papa? What's our one? Silly nature, who say, about our booty would get in our money part. Oh, Miss says, I'm my yin and Jake. There's a video or transfer. A penny out, but see out. Miss Ross, we are Bama Pana, or Bunny me, you know, our hono. Or you are needing to me, Monopa, nay, I was Jack, me part choice. I want to say, Poto Amuzu Piana, and your gonorrhea, and I ate it what. Amasa hawono abawoso bema bia ni sisi ekwo fom say ya na ye ni ja honam jaw pa chow ena wo jonso na bibi man bia beto fom e wo se wo yem show ese wanya namu yade enti se ye namu yade a edro ba ko pe amuzu p Dr. Amuzu 0247 77 67 43 0247 77 67 43 ya watafun shia so obi afre ho Amuzu Junction wokwa ene doctor nie unsu nie wokwa obetinya ye lab a show mojema hu say ebi a wanya emwa wani bia na edro na edikan na ede ba ye no ne garlic no se bema bi ntimi na wa ha onkoto Amuzu garlic bitters ni bi na onnom fisa zinc wom na sulfur ewo ene ye phytochemical property na ade ye ne se o se wo hospital na ntimi enye ko se ama wo zinc na ko no wo so wo to ho no ma naturally no na aha ti edro na habai ba ko no doctor dey and zinc and sulfur wom until relax your body naturally na watimi ada and selenium and so any allicin ebom the benefits ni ye mema nko a e ma mogya no e di afusane e fa mo sex organs no ho kama na afedi watimi apompi mogya no na hu oba na akiro one na paganity na ye what are you coming to say na saudi ane ye kotokosi ni trase enye papa mogya ne nko amuzu garlic bitters and American edi amount edrei ni mi enu na garlic no eni amuzu pea no enye na e wo herbal shops anase chemical shops anase pharmacy ukota full share so e ho na doctor e wo 0247
0247
67 43 0247
67 43 Alapa, Yebesensha, Medasepa, what?
They say the investigation. I'm a camera.
Mesho, Ushim Crowunya, Yebesensha, why? To the Mamena Nomba, Mebapeni a Koti, Amuzu, Herbal Clinic, Amasuni Kudin Komo, Amuzu P. Herbal Mesha, a Yijuma, Bema and Myra Munjibi Namobo, Ninsissimo. But Jumano Sunyani, I say I need the pa, but. But boys in the one years, so I am in it. Girls in CC, Mona boys and also, CC, only infancy, said a bear fair bebois. Nabibia Kui. Yeah, Diamond. Dabi, now, Mancha said, Yama Babi Diago. For Diagre, we green in any massy. Yeah, that way about pay a tears in officer not to Australia. babe ramu omo ba Ghana eba omo koso nkoro na wadwene na wahwe kakra otumu se na ade no na efeye papa na eboa man shende da ye peti merma tu se Thomas Party na ne bag kakraka o de ababe yidwuma na maye eni okọ omo maka no so dima eboa man ma dadi impediment after the game no come out do na etimi e call so ko to Wado on Benjamin Asari or you local goalkeeper that push ni mo no say no to Wado din komo no etimi e de fa no.
I think the next game is in June, and at the moment he's the number one. We decided for him. He did well in training. Like I said, it's not like he's here and the others are there. So we have a good situation where the goalkeepers are pushing each other. Really thankful the way Atizigi and Walcott also behaved during this week, and the way they also tried to push Benjamin, to help him, to support him. Which is not, I don't take it for granted, but big props for them for pushing him, for giving him hints, you know, and this is good teamwork. And Benjamin really, he deserved it. He did well in the league, but also in the training, the few trainings we had, he did very well, and I'm happy for him.
Yeah, about somebody and coach to Wado di Remo, Etimiera Mana, Benjamin Asari Nankasa. Eni ye nua Mutala Yakubu edi nkomo na ebizanze na ye local goalkeepers ya na bi mo ba o metran chi hwebo ni bi di ba de wanya akwanya ababe kipie post no mbo mienu etimiera men ade na beka say no timi erijai.
Yeah, I think we analyzed well that for example against Sudan we had like 16 set pieces, and yeah, we were also a little bit unlucky. You know, this is also a combination of maybe the last will, but also unlucky. I mean, I think Sudan, Jiko hit the post. If this ball goes in, it's also another story. We created a lot of chances, and I know that this is football. If you work hard and you have the patience, the results will come, and this is what happens now. And I have to also pay big respect for the assistant coaches, Gregory and also Desmond, who are working hard, who are trying to find new ideas, and I think it worked well, and like I said, we won deserved.
Here no game na call so na nkoma e wachi na yendi kakra na fe yanko anim Ghana akwa kunya dare na ano edempa na ore nkomo to Wado di ni ne modi Roma. It tells you say Ghana say you game on this time around down in ne modi Roma ti hwehwe ne kakra ma me na
Ghana ni bia nya abotre ebra me ayepon ma achi me ko TV say bring on Argentina and Brazil ba kwa sa nya abotre we low expectations na kakra. We've done so well, from the management of the Black Stars to the technical team to the playing body to the entire nation. I think Ghana, they deserve every commendation, any applause we are saying at the moment. If we are so, a nipa be we refuse to do, and they said when we criticize, then the emako positive. The same energy we use in criticizing. I don't know if I should say we feel shy, and as I am say you say but when things are wrong, the energy you use in criticizing, and apply that same energy to applaud whoever or matter who deserve commendation. We've said it here over and over, countless times. Prior to say Ghana, about these two games, and they said, when you look at Ghana on the map currently, your national team and as your team, say I'm sticking out my neck to say the Black Stars, the Black Stars is going to win games, because we've seen countries at one level below Madagascar or Mochi, to smoothness level. We won 5-0 against Chad. And I said, am I in because Madagascar was kakra in chat on any day. Normally Ghana ko Madagascar and Kenya match for me, but because of your recent performances na Ghana ni bia fear any doubts. But Otuado and Emranten Ebedu Kumano, one thing that was so consistent when you be heading come from the AFS side, from the playing body, and no more can be in United and say we are going to see a new Black Stars, and we challenge them, say they should give us that belief in them. I remember perfectly when the first gentleman of the land, His Excellency JM Echo visited team, or catch them, we say, Ghana for cross a ball, on the dance why they were quite because on a coma, from when it comes to watching football. But there has been advice on the dance why. Or won't prove infantry Ghanaians said, you don't need to eat and fool your belly before Ghana matches are because these boys are competent, they are able to deliver. Minister Nema, same voices assurance, players make us obey, and we've watched a new Black Stars. Not because ABOU Black Stars are winning too much. In the end, say opponents anywhere from Ankoye and you lose here. We will be here lambasting them. We will be here condemning them. We will be here telling them say, "I'm more than one so any. Kwaku aye for the same energy and more mamaso." Go and watch the third goal. Muhammad Kudus essay. Kwaku Ghana exchanged 17 passes before we scored the third goal. 17. 1, 2, 3, sir, up to 17 before Kudus Mohammed enya the final goal now or converted ball their total. And yet by fluke, it tells you it is something that was well rehearsed. And with training grounds, a pattern, understanding between players and that telepathic understanding. And players in term and mobile park and so they were able to exhibit that into perfection. I've listened to the communication director of the Football Association, Penny Henry Asante Chum. He was asked El Morocco and said 2 corner kicks. And Jordan Eboma party Edisha. Before that, not Jordan Eddie Gambo back, I'm a Sally Swako connect a phone in chain. What is so special about NM? And I'll say, coaches share Madagascar. They realize that Madagascar for any very good when it comes to set pieces. It is only good our set pieces. Near players are almost aerial ability and very good in the shape of Thomas Partey, in the shape of Alexander Jiku, Mohamed Salisu. Near a proper ball technique player. Our Jordan Moore. Ball ne bar, the can say, yenya proper execution of the kick. And yet the connection never back. Oh, but because of how weak Madagascar for the defensive unit in the area. And almost studies, I don't know. They have someone or training players and I say or practice so or connect so and they work on that. What that tells us is that coaches the AFC they study the opponent, they look at their videos to get to know their weak point and try say be able to air pass now these boys are very good ball on the pass and then your weakness you need to capitalize on that. Function one other idea when you are watching game from a technical view. Now who players are technically they read game, they don't just play because on person mobile. Go and watch the first goal at Thomas Partey. Time up Jordan Ejina kick or bo kick no. Or him ya or back kick ball. He saw 2 players of Ghana no my offside. Jordan stopped. One kick ball and was Ejina. On a normal day play and the concentration any game no so unsteady players and movement and move we and back kick ball who say the players after my offside. But he read the game and realized said the 2 players are all ball and my connecting on my offside. So Jordan need to have a pulse ball so or pulse players who and they drop into line now Madagascar for now for me. Then later he kicked that ball. You see him also he saw 2 players of your national team and say oh my offside so after pause and the second one players number 8 or 2 ball Ghana anya the first goal. Clearly Ghana went into the game with proper determination. Aside that look at how Kudus not drop by we need boss Thomas Partey, they were an party adding a extra game. We were here yesterday saying, as someone you can't players say, Black Stars, no person Bonabudia, when you have someone to show Monayano. And for once, for the first time in so many games, we saw Black Stars players are more entry on one echo for deep challenges. Try and say, on person, we BB, a jack mark be added to a woman. Say, Yanko Afcona, I will say a Magana for a refi Afcon, Yawn. Near more World Cup qualification. Until they will do everything within their means and get the results. Omakwa we akwa said to the Guskuku, gentlemen can be and say, you have a bomb, but made them have some ABC. Look, Abrabo, Mofa camera and to some cancer, Mijubia, Kuku, Abrabo, ya, Ebono. So, we are the Ubinya, Unim, and more beer and discourage you, baby. Whatever you are going through in life, and you face be and a what would do. So face no have that belief and determination. They say you are going to cross it. And internet penny for catch they say no condition is permanent. Condition be are finding yourself be a temporal. So be that person that I said Benjamin Asare will be Black Stars goalkeeper. About 2 games, I keep 2 clean sheets. goalkeeper and the first call up or they call national team and just he's been there back and forth said download no no where the first time Onya call up a real national team so Benjamin Asare when there as the goalkeeper the call up first one or quite understudy they no ball this sister voice no ha abusuanete so ma fo they never thought said Benjamin Asare at a 32 Benya Black Stars to think say obekwa start the game and now Obenya gives the other but 2 consecutive games where people Black Stars poser where people clean sheet e dia bom the climber self same nyina ye wie na coach ne ba post match e be kasa or say now Benjamin Asare is the number 1 June if free na yankopim June coach ni say mo wade but we come again and be have to say if free na yankopim June no matter what happens say boy we gina na so e dan diploma Ghana call up e be dia we June games are e dey enim no Benjamin Asare is still the number 1. He is picking whilst our foreign goalkeepers on who any na catch who goalkeepers now because coach we no waba asenya baby who yen goalkeepers are locally and more foreign wala coach oni na ye adwuma atizi go oni na ye adwuma manaf oni na ye adwuma omo maka nyina no wa visit bebre wanya kwanya ne Frederick Asare aye adwuma download no no aye adwuma he say we ne buy no wa be convince o munti say e free na ankopem June games na ye bebo no still Benjamin Asare will be Ghana number 1. What does that tell you? This boy went there with different mentality. We're convincing the technical team. I'm a head coach, you know, and he's so convinced in himself. We're entrusting the pole in Eddie Asenima. That young boy watching us, listening to us this evening. Emma Bambu, Emma, wherever you are, have that dream. One day, so all the determination, now working hard towards that. Who you have empire work actually.
Matiabi
definitely reach goals.
Mami tie Benjamin Asare kakra. Mami tie ne kakra after say oni Mutala Yakubu edin komo after the game na no pay no. Say no cancel me che.
Uba national team now so it's good because once I look at player and we mean say we say also achieve unity. Once I let me anya dem team ma call happen. Say also bet me say bet me I bet me so for me who say they look at person say or a good one who interest on my friend and some man
Bomo de to Yabas. He kakrama me na na dem ze my show me de be ba na mama large bana ya di has nkomo kakra na afi ya hwe se de we ni sitie ne omonsem omoka etimi edefa we ni ho ne se de munchemu ni sitie
Wagu yemo blasters abaso with the performance of Madanadi Menkai international break Ghana for any agi chain we for the past 5 years Menkai bi nti yemo mabaso but me I'm not convinced. I want more. Your team no na form and then ye celebrate against Chad and Madagascar. Yembo mabaso for whatever they've done. Oh my yard, there no two ways about that. Me na me ni but what they've been able to do achieve 5 or my ball 8 goals in 2 games without conceding a goal. Perfect. Yenya goals neza. Tidi enya no yembo mabaso but I still need to be convinced. Ghana, we are up there with the top guys in African football national team no we are one of the best in the years past ya anya nyuma ye ne tour form eno ti ne celebrate against Chad and Madagascar but I'm still waiting to be convinced win against some of the big teams we need the actual Egypt now share 6 said they share Egypt now we say yes this is the national team we want you know
say share Mali
oh my idea Mali World Cup qualifiers oh my idea to the mo mabaso but me hear something good bakwaku Meka Benjamin Asare asem na maka kire house of folk for ne say ye ne download din ko mo ne ka kire yen say players no ko no mo ba ase oye bibia e hu dey say wakọ wa ma ho so wakọ dey say wo dey say we different player meka kire watena ha afeka no aka to say as we speak Ghana ha there is no important player and most valuable player more than this guy. Obia ni Ghana ho bo Premier League ni bia ne bo be den at that time Benjamin Asare obia ni ho not even the outfield players not even the goalkeepers ne bo den the chain obia and he needs special treatment el has to folk he should come and they should give him something like an apartment sort car to ride and do those things for him to stay in the Ghana Premier League nothing hard for him if he is able to make it to the squad now a World Cup the money they will get from World Cup no ko no again a new investment no me won He's the most valuable player in the league, you know, for what he's done. Young goalkeepers, they've never been able to achieve such a feat. 2 games, 2 clean sheet. Ghana TV check. Say blast that keep you back-to-back clean sheet. What TV that mean? But this is a local goalkeeper, Benjamin Asaria, a month for Sereno. Then the age is Sereno. He's been able to go there while rubbish will be as man walker. He's the most important player for House of Folk. And no call blasters go boss Arbon. What tell House of Folk for say, and you Nunti and House of Folk got 26 points. The same he's been able to do for Mono. Out of 19 games, he's got 12 clean sheets in the Ghana Premier League. 12 clean sheets in the Ghana Premier League. Or call blaster 2 games, 2 clean sheets. Add the 2. That's 21 games and 14 clean sheets. When everyone will go keep a bench. So also Ghana had no him go that and the hype na. Utwado su nimajuma yatias ye. Shafa nimajuma. Go no koda ni yahu. He's the most important player. He signed 1 year with House of Folk. All by the management team who's a big boy. Momo nyenko kwasa. Enko fa deal bia en fan fast 1 million. O local league in what I impose ni mo. Inti local ha obetimi atena bobra. And this will ban the management in the House of Folk company for tenacity. If you want the guy to stay, give us this, give us that. They should come to a compromise. Now branch and intina. Moma yanko kwasa and ko Ethiopia. Men ko bia. Somebody me ko bia now. The CV yechen dan lad. Apart from World Cup dan lad ako. E no pe no nko bi, but the CV yechen dan lad. Or a national team goalkeeper, Ghana's #1. The CV yechen no. Razaka Belora, ni season ye channel. Goalkeepers for more Ghana, what 2 points now, move Bobo outside Biano. Benjamin Asari CV ye channel more. Tomufano come with Papa. When he is going to Egypt, no quack of boy Egypt, Liga, the Betias here. More on Rwanda, more on Ethiopia, more on Libya. There be a hole, a best any chance.
Age also counts.
Age way.
At times, you know, the African or BBA or say, yeah, transfer Bia, at the back, taking into consideration the age. What did they mention as it? We also Obuoha, Obesha, we see a Harasi, Miani, Mam Kakra. And many that I make what I say. Or go on out, you be a day, baby back up. We are Ghana, your mentality be there. Say, Kokuminona, Siso. But wait, you do level. We also need the man and the teams and one, I make a cademy Pajo. So I don't know, higher partner 2. Ghana teams in other back with do Munya Pani. They will buy in your one. I don't know about when I'm a coffee and a man of contract 1 year.
Yes.
A few months and a contract.
Yes.
So we are so many needing common or yes, or best stretch or Mocacrabia bones and no much as he been chino. Cause almost person almost saying a daching. Ya will be Organa. South Subai no Munjai.
Kwaku.
A very bad Organa.
No, you are perfect. But be Yakupo be shall do. Nippon means how that. I saw several the Casaro for Sasakotoko. Every treaty Ghana blasters are on Twitter. Now born some man. I was very happy. Tell me who's idea no. Tell me can back room ha. Or a better 10 goalkeepers. Players no more in na. How to vote for an pair. They were not convinced with the kind of things you give them. They gave him 1 year. It's their own cup of tea. We a team Kessia. You need to have visionary leaders who read into future and see things. Also, one day it was a one person who stood against behind him.
No, there,
and what they signing?
There was Kokuna and ne form na no mo kan wase. Age no
young football no. Yes, yes, abrofo no. Abrofo say goalkeepers nyina no mu go da. Ba ye de ye ti ni age ni ye den. Ba ya mini goalkeeper ya hwan. Nyama no do ya. O won say Koku Yemfan say asem kan but na me kan do for bia do person for bia fa no Yemfan say manyuma sare was 70 years and no that poor House of Folk and wa dem mama blasters there why you know he can give you like 2 3 4 seasons. What are you talking about age? O dem was 70 years wa ko that poor dem blasters or your House of Folk goalkeeper the performance are ordinary na jai age sem no
o kaza ya baba sha isresa who be say ache
the most obia otena mu editu mu edijina mu so omo san Benjamin Asai so omo goalkeeper no ya tu ni pay ma omo nya hwe omo tu ni pay ma ala zo goalkeeper saba has for go failure bi ni
ala ho ye ba
ya da roma
ma uzo seresa
sem ye huru bi ache
say na ne de den headlines ne be
a capture kura
ala ye de amoma no 1 year contract
udana the whole na say empanifo ne kai na say me who say age ne na be consider say say the age no konkan.
Oh, okay.
But okay, na ibu has intimate person be kan pi kra so but we no so no am house of folk warning say sakura fi Morocco ba say Matthew say rajafo ani abre na France so teams bi no ho call no ba kra no according to sources no pe be see so no masa reliable sources no kra so say so no ton ho wiase say de wo kana wo ton ho ma wiase nyina hu no na sa Fred Kasara kotokofo keeper no de na me bai e kan ama on so matucha ama no what me say we no odi ya ebi so no so oya de enti wabai obi si chiro matwa de akora na koye no nye me na be kasa mbani for understand the contract mfama no sa wo ton no wo start the contract no mano na sisi ya na market value no bakosoro eba wo timu na e so mfaso o so na bedi hu mfaso nti obi guta anka ngunya kokase ni anka what I say is akora ne value na kosoro e pompo ne value na kosoro ti adia obeya woni akora ne be kama de so de mana akora ne ni beji na was sending send 1 year akora san kan wa ma no yenye saade no ono uni da me pay na sempa e ko he mo match bi otakwa na sa go keeper we no na dwon de da go Ghana na so chen keeper bia nya wan so da blasters no correct o ya modern football no titunubo ze vice keeper bi chebo a na e she ni sem no di delay obu e bobo to nchen a onkonkoche no ba wo nti sa wo bobo to nchen a okokoche ball no de ba beto a na wa pass o mozim ala you say no na delay chain bibia sa passes na abomo no e no na ma me hu so goalkeeper as e wada go na chain na dwim no abi no he wanted Ghanaian to know say pressure be any so Sabo bi na no bobo no sometimes this is some of the things you do shadama pressure just say bounce no clear the pressure no be on say you a good goalkeeper the first wo chere dem pomu a wo fa mu fufu atre pa se ni pa adwuma bia say the more wo ye the years ni ko animu no e ma wo nya more experience eni bi na me hu na kwada we no ara yanko o komo bi wo house mami ana mon komo ho ono akwada ya na se mu na se me dia faso aka no say June and our contract no ebe ending ti akara be 3 months ti wedi e ameda wo ma coach na mu so atuna no mutu say if Samuel kopim June no when they were the number 1 goalkeeper so what I say ti California ni 10 no me stand the contract de to so mi no wonu amusu mi tunufo more complacency set in yes we need to do that Benjamin Asare so utie papa baba shaya me say you mo de free wa brabo mu na sele usi ye serious e wo adwuma wo ye no modi ana to so sa ade a Ghana place kumo mo ye sa de we wa kwaba wo nko ho na wo de ho afanyina mo dabi wonye serious because last position no enye no condition is permanent nye de bia look up goalkeeper kura no di say ubetimi nya sa chance we dis we na abase ya so double the effort oba players no mo ho no mo nya na bi so ko blaster banti no sene wo mu dabi mre no ho se na onko na nim na busu afo asere ha supporters nyina asere Ghana fo nyina asere on function team say US dan nim so yire no ho a wako say US visa bo foi mu a pa visa bia on za be kan bi ye finish we wo bui oh okay obi kura ye ko babie ni ko bo match papa late win and enyae no it say abuti say dey 3 points 90 plus 3 points 90 plus 3 minutes when you equalizer na ko fonu su ne ye say ise bopie bodu yes obi ankoje na hom nyame yadoma chena 3 pm na house of folk be sitting na say oh okay be sitting on say this week so kotoko enya fala tie ye nka ho bi ti de ye match obobodu o kazo mo ya fala ze kotoko bodo woni democracy ze won democracy na yo democracy ze go di keke chem di we ko go di keke ko mo bi sin we num sa ala cry democracy se true democracy go on why oh di this week no mo na be boy Africa pe mo bi e de nyame adoma chena na otwe any dreams di training no e be just dreams for no masa o ma we hu omo Oma seti maka efro admanyi kwanta bopo idi wachi ehu idi wani me ti ewo ti da wasi na mami ko freche for so tentem na menye na me firi ho papa Tuku Express so what the people need that we say congratulations de Benjamin Asare du club du Accra Saleba la ou la Somoa ujaze
ntiaze alaji.
Congratulations to Benjamin Asare. A baby biwa. And so
they no le parle de vue de Somoa. Ti a baby biwa le so. Ne so ne Somoa. Alaji.
French na say no.
Alaji baba sai.
Belewu la Somoa.
Okay, Belewu la Somoa is a baby biwa le so. And na Belewu la Somoa. Alaji baba sai.
Yes, amasa.
Alad Baba Shai.
Yes, I did. Benjamin Asare, a baby who are at the age of 32. At the age of 32, they need not so question the church will never be a crackle. Listen, you may do position we are. Fair also the shining star will Pierre Conabidi, yeah. Congratulations, the Black Star du Cana, la Reine Lamois, l'habité Madagascar, opération Outre-moi. Aussi blast à fond à sa yoma de NBM. La proca. Qui parle la main au tu la soir. Au tu la coin. Comme appelé, me l'était la soir autrement, autre casson de Benjamin Asare. Obridier.
Ok.
Aussi Benjamin Asare, au cours du maillot encore répond.
Alaji. Alaji.
Oka kwa sewa. Ibi ni muko loka for the biko muko fe punkra no msa ba
bi wo ko repo bo dia ko
we do ko
alaji
sana people no dey aba French for
okay
salajela ma asama fu we hajuma ho amemfa ho la porcane de ba abriya nam di twato club du Ghana salamité de through démocratie élimination petit l'accord bon d'accord monsieur tout le soir belete Pierre le monde le soir FA Cup. Ça people na cap. FA Cup. Ça santo kotoko sia de choba. Emu ye. Asi hozo no. Match. Sunday fala.
La bi da buja ya went viaje.
Ka some people no kan asasem. Kodo wa asem no kan.
Alaji. Abuzu munye went viaje. Ara mu de na munye.
Ba ji o de Emuye.
Mate, Alaj. Mate. Hi, Abu. Good afternoon. This Minga. Yesterday, Black Stars did well. Please help me wish my lovely friend happy birthday. Her name is Barry Kisu. The also good evening, Abu. You're loud and clear inside our Funkasiem. You are really doing a fantastic job. Congratulations to the Black Stars for the outstanding performance yesterday. Please update on Abdullahi Ghazali comment and Asante Koroko for Gaucho Nkasim. Gaucho. My charge no right comment or be make here, but initially is on Kotoko, is on referees and Ansem or Kanye. Good afternoon, Mr. Abu. I'm Ishak, watching live from Tamale. You guys are doing well. You should keep it up. Brazil will lose by 3-1. Alvarez will be on the score sheet. You're also a Timmy Eddie Abraham. Good afternoon, Abu. You guys are looking good. Watching live from a Sherman. And I'm always good to your show, American. And also shout outs to Eben in Kumasi, Ebuakwa Ojo. So good evening, Abu. I'm Owusu Margaret, watching you live from Wohon. Yesterday, Black Stars did a great job. They should keep it up. And here, they also said around. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm Agoma, inside Imbim Betray. Greetings to all Muslims observing the Ramadan. May Almighty Allah guide them to complete the Ramadan. No aye di ono so ebo mode etimi ediramo ma me hwe na me fa ba komi no bi ne enko me pa cho odin ne baby afrefi be la jo teme nka odin ne baby afrefi yeah me ba cho minu amiti o
goalkeeper na so na mpese me kakakra
kwan da ho
say mo say keeper ne 32 years na je Richard Kenson, I have to call you another foot to hear both your dog. She goalkeeping there, and then say, Omunya no me. Now here Manchester United Van Disa. I can go mad ya because the keepers omuye pension on dago. Enti sanity.
Mate,
man move power ya there.
Mate. Me da siminu ya no so the other buy. Mate. Me ba cho odin ni baby afrefi. Ya odin ni baby afrefi. Tabs all no so efi so ya be na ya fa foforo na ya kwe ni mo ba no walo wa TV set no wati ya na ya kwe ni na aboa na adwumade na e kama pa odin ni baby afrefi. Yes, odin ni baby afrefi.
Hello.
Ya odin ni baby afrefi.
Come on for the informal support prayer because of fresh am.
Other why?
Come on for the informal support prayer. Baba said with me fa.
Oh, okay. Eric with you.
Oh, my who be papa na me a Baba said me who na che. Me see 2009 me see you. Now the film no Benjamin Asari Abaso because Yana ko ka say leg ni but Benjamin mu bia wo say leg na papa because wo buy Bogus about you, I've been to you. I know interest on the trim babin because on the end what I only you treat will be Chamasa or the poetry. Guy in the trade not why a year. But all the same, people will look at Hano and no more Ghana Hano, you know more almost a moment because I got all go to for money chance and for them and can be about all the same with the maniato for my money side with my Kumatin and Kumubo Bowen and Kumo Felix. I'm going to Kumas why I did so. Nay, what can you do? But Accra also ya feel said the mumma ya baso.
Oh, Eric.
Why? And the beautiful Accra ya ba.
Azem we dem ntwa no yan kasa ya tena from Saturday na kasa eze no competition no say the mo say tight the bon crime for abaso. Me handle squad do na me the ball abaso because na no na massive. And abaso body area the remo baby ah. Enye kumanse nko na hebo. Why?
Oh ya me fa because atempa.
Me da se pa.
Program chompa ya na me je tu ba o de film baba che na ko ponchira no man kwatintin. Why?
Mate, Eric, yezu ya da se pa. Me hwe na me fa fofo. Odi ani baby afefi. The so fra na wo lo TV set na ma me na watie me wa. Why? Odi ani baby afefi. As on ye ready, mommy yanko anim na me fa.
Hello.
Yeah, odi ni baby afefi.
Ya promise am na me kata bi ka plan
Me ba cho me tio.
This time, they go na man exam station yeah, Baba shop. Baba say don't pass papa. Na yes, they won't know. Ghana league. Players na any kita no mo dago. Ma ta ki pare tin da Baba say kan. Sirano. Na dawo mamu abu fumare. Ele ha wo na me pen. Ama Ghana league no at
Matthias Yera se non so frère. Odi ani baby a ofrefi. Me ba jo odi ani baby a ofrefi. Kuma de. Aso edi on. Ofra na waluwa u TV set no. Na wati mi ade yakwa enim still. Ofra be so TV set na so me kasa on te de me ka no. Me ba jo odi ani baby a ofrefi.
E ba do me ka me
ba jo mi ti o. Mate, me da se so aboni tausa dia ba me nkoma ni mu dia ni baby afrefi. Hello, dia ni baby afrefi.
Hello.
Yeah, me ba to dia ni baby afrefi.
I am very friends because they're free. The Chima.
Me ba jo tima boko there.
Bia boko.
Me ti o minia.
This is Michelle Abu Dhabi. It's my follower for a very long time. Kaka Beza Mekane say, Ricardo, okay, concerning the belly and marriage, James, no. As or condemn it just too much. It should in case the belly and for Madrid, no. Or corner work of Floppy or her. Yes, so now go Madrid, there was a England call up. Not James performing come out Chelsea as their friend. Onaze me nene yaje so be obechichi ngaka mamia
mate obedi hu jumadi ama odi ani baby afrefi.
Hello, good evening Abu.
Yes sir. Me ba jo di kaza fi Accra meet you
Fubia enzo nyame afisa blaster timi akodi nkumi every 2 matches no more fiti wa kra de ma Benjamin Asalen chance na we na sani ana ya support apeni kan baba sa aka mo ma ni training ne de bebre na sani o ye di mana ma ha so no on ka so nya ni sa we de o jide o ni se we ka pe ne de ya o be ko ya da ya mi ase
Matifobia, yes, we had a supposed that day in our follow you. Me faba contrato. Me pa jo di any baby Alfrefi. Me pa jo meet you. Mate, me da se pray yam fancy me ntimi for bia bia. Alash. Yako.
Free feature man Eric. Baby bia na me kan o message wo re no so ye. Am ko Eastern region akotia na mche Mr. Sumai. Bra Owusu. Ena nana yaw. Ena Mr. Champon akotia man yin na mche o na.
Mate, me da se. My shoe. Yako.
Wamenchia former Black Stars striker Alex Techimensa. Atomen Christ or
Alex Techimensa.
Yes.
Alex Techimensa so me kind of 2006.
Yes.
The first World Cup.
First World Cup. So I don't know what's in Galen.
Yeah.
Or no one the only striker across Switzerland or shared 36 goals in the season.
Oh no, Jana now so power.
Rough. Obo Ghana be 2-3 years na pra. Chassis. Also heard in the Switzerland to Avenchiano fire.
I don't I used to the message by you. What I'm for Jomo. I say, Jomo is also do you know? I did Jomo message here for Nana and Taka. The tactical. Usumana.
It's a client.
Mr. Brown. Formerly known as Union AP. Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown will be and I feel Nick Men's Ventures. Nick Men's Ventures. He with the man Nick Men's Ventures. Mama Chan and pay. And I
say, and you may be going no more. Other Richmond they Messi, but a Richmond Messi names a 1 year or the mammy. I'll see DIABY, be careful of how you compare Messi and Ronaldo. Because Ronaldo fans, we are not happy. Richmond. Me Madrid new, me pe Madrid pa, but me jina baby and kase Cristiano Ronaldo ni bobo chen Messi da. Messi. Hey, my show. You wait to be out. That magic, but what is that? I that be answer na me can say Messi ball Real Madrid da. Ka player bi and win best was assassin. Na mo Messi ball Real Madrid da. Ka player bi and win best was assassin da ko so be jabo.
Eda Argentina je World Cup. Read this na me na me yare. Ronaldo ni paneme.
Come. Ronaldo follow. Dem we come you ada say ye the man
player. Mo se foreigner ye man.
O religion. Ba who play Jam na
Arsenal. Sem di Real Madrid ni wa Barcelona kama mkumbu.
Ba man ko tama ho na men chama konta.
But Ronaldo ni I like
Mrs. Tama me wo fa Arsenal. Sembe to TV ne so na say the TikTok video ko mu ze mo ha na say we free wa on twema on tima mencha mo fa asefo ni na wotema ne makonta na my sister omo ye
Mate yere ma penyambo a ochina ye beba nyambo ochina Wednesday time with the legend Golden Boy Abdul Razak Eskoroko coach and a legend pa
on ICC then
accountant dey hu be yo
okay
ati nyambo ochina ne ze won komodi ha pa ze ne yenya ye local player obo modi age African player of the year nya de keto akra ati